No, she's not again. I'll catch the last few seconds. This head cage is starting to scream. Hello, everybody, and welcome to here.
I was too caught up watching the video
I see that.
of our intro.
How are you tonight, guys? As you can see, we're off to another rolling good start. So,
Hello, it's Tuesday Tech Talk,
Oh,
an extra. We're gonna call it from now on.
yeah, I'm actually working. We're putting together a podcast of it, and the first thing I'm doing is cutting out all the intros on the podcast. So that was a pretty much unanimous decision on myself, right at the from the get go. And that's our daughter making pig sounds in the back for some
Yeah,
reason.
yesterday we had a cat. Today there are Animal Farms on.
That's right. We're
Yeah.
covering all our bases, folks. How you doing tonight?
How is your Tuesday so far? It's been fairly humid and warm today. It's going to be even hotter tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be 35 degrees Celsius, which is, I don't know what in Fahrenheit.
Hot. It's going to
hot
be
in Fahrenheit. If you can help me out and tell me what is it, I would appreciate. So welcome everybody who decided to spend their time with us today.
35 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Cold. This natural journey said.
Food.
Oh, I had you talking at the same time, so put half of that into it. 35 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit. Part of your conversation.
5 degrees Celsius equals 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
There you go.
And it's going to be humid. That's the part that is more, as you can already feel it today. So not looking forward to it.
This is right.
Do you want to move it forward?
Oh.
I would love to.
Okay, well there you go. Not too much. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Good.
Are we good?
Good.
Okay, so hello and welcome. And
yes.
For those of you who are new in our chat, we're a husband and wife team making videos and photos at the same time, getting up close and personal with YouTube creators all around the world.
And coming soon, podcasts. I'm starting to convert them all over to podcasts, so it'll probably take a couple of days. I think I got a format down. And something else new to learn, I guess. So
every night from Monday to Saturday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are here live with Pusha with our special guest and awesome you in the chat.
I was just reading Laj 5126. Well, so much for mowing the lawn tomorrow. Pretty much at that heat. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. What is going on there?
What is going on with you tonight?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Maybe you guys can come up with a yeah.
The mic, all this stuff.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
That's because I got to take all the opening down by myself. So
today's gonna be. Today's gonna be.
What, you gotta calm yourself? You're so funny.
Street.
No, I'm gonna keep messing with you.
Well, there you go. The smooth operator of the live stream.
You're funny. Oh, guys, don't mind us. It's hot. Everybody's fed up of the heat already, and hasn't even started for the summer yet. So
yeah, you're looking into amazing beginning of live streams from now on.
Yeah, exactly. Participants. Wow, we have a lot of people in here tonight. Beauty and DeBurr, Bobby Sidhu. I'm always hoping to pronounce that one properly. Irvin DePay Torres. Flub and Epic. Such a great name. HCast 08. God, you guys really are trying to catch me on something. It feels like. I hope I'm doing it properly. Laj 5126. Nathan likes drums. Panic D videos, of course. I am the one, the only. And speaking of one, the only, Philip Cochran. And the original, Terrell. This Natural Journey, all the way from New Zealand. Tyler Terrell. And the lady herself with the golden voice from out western Canada, Violet Bird. So good to have all you guys here. So tonight we're going to be chatting about tech, talking, taking questions. Maybe I have some questions for you guys as well. Cami SS, welcome. Erica Mullins, so great to have you here. Did I miss anybody? Did you see if I missed anybody? Or?
No, I think you shouted out everybody that was there.
Okay. I gotta open up a window. I'll leave it over to you for a second.
King George like a Gemini. Hi everyone. Hello, welcome. You're from Woodburn, Oregon. Well, welcome, Oregon.
Oh, love that place. Oh, I'll shut off my phone. Sorry about that. Okay. I checking my phone. I gotta shut off my phone. Remember, you keep reminding me to when I forget.
So those of you guys who've seen yesterday's live stream know what is going on today. Well, today is Tech Tuesday and a little bit extra. We are going to be taking the summer vacation tag questions that we were tagged today in. Today is Travel Tuesday, so it's quite fitting that we would answer the questions today. And look out, because we are going to be adding 5 lucky subscribers into the tag challenge of the YouTube as well. And we also got mail today, so it's going to be exciting to open up another one of these packages.
That's right. That is so cool. I can't believe people are sending us stuff. That is so amazing.
Yeah, a little bit of the surprise still. Who is it from this time? We are very excited. Haven't opened it yet, and we have received it in the morning, so my hands have been itching to open it up.
You've been very good at that, actually. You surprised me, because usually I figured you would.
Yes, I'm surprised myself in that one too.
What is going on with that camera? I don't know.
Well, we'll have to return it, definitely.
Right on the 30-day mark, probably. That's where to go. Actually, yeah, that's about the size of it. It's just over the 30, so it's not returnable now.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I guess it'll be a secondary camera or something. So, I really like that name, King George Lokia Gemini. Wow, that's a lot of. Can I ask what the motivation was for the name? And I'm really curious about that.
Naturally German.
With a J. That's a really cool spelling.
I like that. What's your channel about?
Yeah.
Like to see lots of new people in as well. Welcome. Our community here is quite welcoming and friendly. Sure, you're going to get to know them pretty soon. While we are going to be doing in the first hour probably more of the unboxing of our package and answering the question of the summer tag vacation, you can prepare your questions, and we're going to try all of us together answer them in the second part of our live today.
I remember Naturally German. Now I had to look for a second, and I hope that's the way it's pronounced. She bought hair on Facebook and got ripped off. I remember that story. Yeah, I bought hair off Facebook from ads. It was a big mistake, and talks about yeah. So I meant to tell you about this channel actually and forgot. So I'm glad you're here.
I'll check that out definitely. Yeah, as a sign of goodwill, the wrench goes to you.
Yes.
And to you too. Here you might ask a question. Why do we have the blue chat? It's because we are for equality. Everybody is creating this live. Our guests usually, not today, because today is just a tech talk, but it's mostly you guys in the chat and a guest, and we're kind of like a mediator.
That's right. You guys are the ones that create it. You guys are the ones that makes it wonderful. So keep up the wrench. #blue wrench. We haven't done that one in a while.
Yeah. Sometimes if you're on Twitter and if you see that, oh my goodness,
I know. I don't know what
it
it's the humidity.
might be, well,
It's crazy.
not some kind of setting on it.
That's why I don't know, but then it's gonna drop a couple of times, so God only knows if it's off or I don't know. Because it seems like there might be a setting too that it's constantly trying to readjust itself. So wow, we're really close. There, I'll move in a bit more. Yeah, but maybe that will work more. I don't know. Maybe because we're closer. It's really weird. Could be the humidity too. Who knows?
Well, if you guys, first tech question of
Yeah.
the day, if you guys had a similar problem with the web camera, we're using Logitech camera.
Yeah, C920, if I'm not mistaken.
So if you had a similar problem with yours, let us know. We'd like to interchange the experiences. So as I always say, push that like button, share it out. The more, the merrier. And go over to our Twitter if you would rather reshare our tweet. Either or works good. And if you don't want to do either of them, that's good too.
We're not here to push. We do appreciate it, though. It does help a lot. So, Muskie Hans. Hi, got to get back to work outside. Oh, well, thank you for dropping by. Usually, poor Muskie gets in always the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Thank you for saying hi. And I know Bobby Situ went to bed as well because it's quite late on that side. So, but thank you for coming in. Yeah, this is our Twitter link. So go over and follow us if you like to stay in touch.
Grumptious, how you doing? How's things going? It's good to see you again. Oh, Badger Farm Girl, hey, how are you? Welcome. Oh, Violet, no problem at all. Like we always say, real life comes first, right? Tiny, because I'm trying to lean in a bit more, but then, oh, no, I cut you
Well,
off.
I must tell you something about the Violet girl. We connected outside of the YouTube. Violet has amazing voice, and in no way I could possibly even compare to her. But I seen her using one of the singing or karaoke apps on the phone, and she was sharing some of her beautiful songs on Twitter. So I decided to join her because in that app you can actually do like a duo, right? So I decided to join her, and we sang one of the Pink songs.
Really cool.
Maybe I will post it later on. We'll see.
It's neat, the technology today.
Yeah,
to be
see
able
what Violet says. But I thought it was so neat that we could kind of work together outside of the YouTube as well. So definitely check her out if you're interested in music, and not only.
Riverbend Longbows Outdoors is just saying hi because he's still working in the garden. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're having a good day working in the garden. Nice weather for it, I hope. I don't have much of a green thumb. Xenia does. I have what you call, I guess, a black thumb. Pretty much when I plant, it dies. So,
yeah, I have wannabe green thumb, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it. I just love doing it. There's a difference.
No, but you're pretty good at it.
But I would love to have a garden and things like that. I always have flowers on a balcony.
Growing up, we always had big gardens. We grew a lot of our own vegetables and stuff like that. Luckily, I got to do a lot of the lawn mowing and stuff around the place. So my sister did more of the gardening, which worked out well. I was just, I don't know. It just never really caught with me. Okay. Phil's talking about your collab with Violet Bird.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I will have to find my phone first and then reshare it on Twitter.
That was very cool.
I can't post that. I don't think I can post that. Maybe Violet can help me with that.
Yeah, maybe Violet can do it.
Yeah, because I never really used it before. So I would have to go and seek for it. But if Violet can do it, that would be good too.
How you doing, Beth? Good to see you again. Thank you for coming.
Oh, you're almost done. Perfect. You got me. Perfect. Thank you, Violet. Thank you.
What are you planning today, River?
Yeah. So, guys, for lots of you, today was the first day after a long weekend. For those of you who are in U.S., you had Memorial Day yesterday and a long weekend. So, oh, there you go. There is a link. You can check that out if you're interested in our.
Actually, clicking on it right now.
No, my goodness, that was just for interest.
Well, it's up. There you go.
Entrance thought you were a thief, you stole my heart, and I, a willing victim. I let you see the parts of me that were that pretty. With every touch you fix them. Now you've been talking in your sleep. Things you never say to me. Tell me that you had enough for love.
Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough. Just a second, we're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. It's in the stars, it's been written in the scars on our hearts. We're not broken, just bent, and we can learn to love again. I'm sorry, I don't understand where all this is coming from. I thought that we were fine. Your head is running wild again, my dear. We still have everything, and it's all in your mind. You've been having real bad dreams. Oh, you used to lie so close to me. Oh, there's nothing more than empty sheets between our love. Oh, our love. Just give me a reason, just a little bit's enough, just a second.
Well, I wasn't expecting you sharing it, but thank you.
There you go.
More for Violet's voice, though. You can hear how amazing she is. So go check out her channel. It's lots of other amazing stuff, including Disney. So check that out. And I'm going to be waving at the camera quite often
I don't
today
get what's going on.
because it doesn't like us. Hello.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, I keep it just with some the edge.
Yeah, she has an amazing, beautiful voice. Definitely.
You did both of it. You did both really well.
Well, thank you. I wasn't really competing with her. I just thought it was so much fun that I could actually do something with YouTuber outside of the YouTube. So
Nope.
that was fun.
It was good.
So hello for those who just came in. I see Healers and Heathens came in.
Hey, how are you? Do we have Neil here or Annalise?
Or both, maybe.
Oh, I see it, Violet. I was so excited when I found that. Oh, so sweet.
Yes, I was excited when you were starting posting your songs from there because I really like that. And such a variety of styles as well. I was very positively surprised.
And we have Michael McReynolds here.
Yes,
Welcome.
hello,
Welcome. Good to have you
hello.
back.
You were so kind and nice yesterday, so
Yeah.
we are very happy you came back today.
It's so nice when you're bringing in new people like that. It's such a great mix for everybody and great channels like that. You know, that bring something really positive to hear. So appreciated. All right, Riverbed, and good luck to you. Hope it goes well. And yeah, if you can get back in after you have time, definitely love to have you back. So
And thank you, T-Stroke, for popping in. Thank you for saying hi. As you always say, live first. And if you can just say hi and let us know that you're fine, we're happy to see you, even if just for a couple of minutes.
we're doing okay, Mike. We're doing okay. It's kind of hot here tonight, and I think we're all tired. I've had I don't know if it's a head cold or bad allergies in the last couple of days, so I feel a little off my game, but
Yeah, Andrew has been feeling a little bit under the weather, so
man cold. So that's all.
no, well, truthfully so. It's been a little bit under the weather, so. Aaron the Big Tourist, I really hope we don't get in the middle of anything. Please go home. You can catch up on us afterwards.
That's all
Although
right.
it's very sweet.
ADGH, how you doing? Good to have you here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are you Canada?
Canada's-
Saskatchewan had quite a hot weather last week, and all that heat is coming this way now. So that's what we are getting.
The humid is starting.
I think that maybe it doesn't like our new wall color. Maybe it's too bland. doesn't know what to do.
That could be it. It's possible.
See, it focuses on my hands. This is awful.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it is. Maybe we got to put something behind it.
Yeah, because maybe it's too little contrast. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Shouldn't bother in theory, but you never know with them. So, naturally, Jeremy, I want to go jump in the ocean. Yeah, I could live with that. That sounds like fun.
And yeah, scrumptious model trains. You're right, but and we don't even have a conditioner, which usually we don't even use it in the car so much. So
Yeah.
that's usually the cause for people getting sick when the weather is warm. But it's also everything is blooming at the same time because spring was very late here. So it's quite possible that it's part of the allergies as well. Talking about allergies, our daughter today got bitten by a
Oh my
mosquito
God.
on her field trip with her class today, and it looked like it was a bee bite, but it apparently was only a mosquito.
Shiner, real
yeah.
life shiner.
Her, and now it looks like that both eyes were actually bitten, like they are swollen.
It's too
So,
bad. I love it. She
yeah.
was so excited for this for weeks.
Yeah, she still enjoyed it, and,
Yeah.
and of course, she likes all the attention now, rightfully so today.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Poor
exactly.
thing,
Yeah.
but yeah, so that's talking about allergies, so you never know what
Panic D.
causes it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Panic D. I would die without air conditioning. Roast like a toasted cheese or thanks.
Yeah, see, we like, and I mean, it depends where you live too, but we like opening our windows. Like, our windows are, once we open them, it's basically always open till the
Yeah.
winter comes. So, and like in winter, both of us were used to sleep through the open windows as well when we were little,
Yeah.
So no matter what the temperature outside.
Like just down from us is the St. Lawrence Seaway. So, well, St. Lawrence River at this point. Sorry. So there is a nice breeze that sometimes comes across there. So.
Yeah. Hello, Marcia. Hi. You're off school, I guess. All the exams went well, I hope, and you're off into your summer break, hopefully. Marsha is another amazing voice. She's only 11,
Yes. Yeah.
and
no.
she has beautiful voice. You're definitely gotta check her out. For an 11-year-old girl, it's quite impressive, I must say. ADJH Travels got 900 supporters today.
Excellent.
That's
Congratulations.
so amazing.
Good for you. Well done.
Yeah.
That's quite an accomplishment.
Unbelievable. Yeah, I seen you had 5,000 views. Something you were posting. Update me on that. You were posting on Instagram. You post quite often the updates on your view count. What is it now? I just I'm curious. Okay.
Well, it's a pleasure is ours, Marcia.
And Michael McReynolds is smashing that like button. Thank you, much appreciated. And again, if you are not too hot or too lazy, I just have to say that. Share, press that share button and share it out, or go and retweet our tweet. Just the more the merrier. As we were talking before, today is Tuesday Tech Talk with a little bit of extra. We will unbox the secret package that we got today. We will play summer vacation tag game that we got tagged in actually earlier this morning and by Michael Fayer.
Yeah.
That's
which
right
was-
pronounced?
Yep. Sorry.
So we'll do that. That's going to be in the first part of our Tuesday show. And on the second part, we're going to be talking to the deck and any questions from us or you guys. If you can help us with fixing this camera, that would be
Yes,
helpful
exactly.
as well. So if anybody you have any suggestions, we always say you and I have questions, you and I have answers. So if you can help, please do.
And because Neil is here and Annalise, I'm hoping I didn't get to see if both of them
Yes,
are here.
both of them
Oh,
are there.
that's even
Yeah.
better. We were telling everybody tonight. I think you guys would be proud. You inspired us, of course. I started working on our podcast. So I'm just working on the intros and outros. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but here's just what the intro sounds like. Hello and welcome to the Pucha Studios podcast. We're a husband and wife team based in Montreal, Canada, specializing in affordable, high quality photography and videography, post production, coverage, B-roll for all corporate and social events. Tonight's audio is from our live stream series we have on YouTube/Pucha Studios. Where 6 nights a week we interview people, YouTubers just like you, talk about their backstories, get to know them better, and get to have a few laughs along the way. It's a good time for everybody. We've got a great chat with us over there, and we have a great audience in the podcast tonight. Thank you guys so much, and hope you enjoy it. Also, don't forget to check out our cinematic videos that we have on our YouTube channel, as well as some great photography on our Instagram site. You can find us on any one of the platforms, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Pinterest, just by going to them and typing in Pucha Studios, P-U-S-A Studios. You can also reach us on email, bookpushastudios@gmail.com. Thanks, guys, so much, and I hope you enjoy the live stream. And remember, guys, cheers and keep creating. Love you all. So there you go. So, like I said, you've inspired us. So
How did you like it? And it was a premiere of our intro
I was scared to show them because they're actually
for
really big
podcast
pros at
we
that.
are
So.
working for over the summer. Yeah.
So.
You loved it. Well, thank you.
And honestly, while I'm doing it the whole time, I'm like, oh, I hate my voice. Neil sounds so professional. I'm trying, like, so I decided to go with like the CBC radio. What do you guys call it? The States again? Not PBS. PBR.
CBS.
No, don't start giving, because I know where this is going. It's gonna be all the no, you're just gonna completely public radio, PR. I forget what you guys call it in the States. So sorry, but I do know it. It's NPR. Thank you. So.
So thank you very much. I don't know what you meant by Rob, by ID's been checked, because I did be checked. But also there was a suggestion from Panic videos about the camera to turn it off out of focus.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna look that up after because that's probably what happened. So,
Until then, it's gonna keep driving
and it's probably
us and you guys crazy.
because of the more well, we can't do it when we're on live, so I will do it the
Oh,
after
no.
we go off. So yeah.
Why?
Dear God. Welcome to Tech Talk, guys.
And the question part that with the exclamation mark. Well, yeah. So how did you like it? I see that people liked it. So how do you like the idea of us going more into the podcast style as well? We have found that lots of people have started listening to us.
Yeah.
When they are working or on their headphones or in the kitchen stuff, instead of listening and watching. And by suggestion from Kilos and Keatons, decided to try it out.
And then really we took it seriously, like I just didn't have the time, and then finally there's never going to be a right time, the same as editing and all that stuff. So
Yeah, so Andrew has been working on that, editing the videos, well, cutting off, I
Yeah.
guess, trimming the videos and putting them together.
but I'm taking their advice. I was on a lease that said to leave them raw, like not
Mm-hmm.
to, I'm going to chop out the intro part, of course, even though those usually don't work anyways. So we can put in that intro instead, but everything else is going to be. Well, I like that, Philip. That's so nice of you when you do that. I think that's so. I love when you just tune in, and even to do something like that is even a little more like icing on the cake. I mean, to enjoy it enough to listen while you're doing something. We really appreciate that. So, are we going to start with the questions, or are we going to start with the package?
Well, I think I'll start with the package, just
Start
in
with the
case
package.
Kilos has to go
Yep.
make dinner, or I don't know if they already ate or not.
This is so amazing, guys, once again.
And
So
yes,
great.
why I mentioned Kilos, because we didn't say it before, this package from Sky.
Rob93, I watch as I do water changes on fish tanks. I love that. Cool.
That's pretty cool.
Well, you were just getting the package out, so I didn't want to off. So.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say that not often we get packages from Lucasfilm Company.
That's right. We're going to keep that as well.
Yes. So let's see what's inside. Where's the music? Da-da-da. I had music effects last time. I don't have them today. Unboxing. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to.
Yeah, because we got to keep the label. That's
Yeah,
just too
the
cool.
label. We have to put the label.
Maybe something that George Lucas touched.
Definitely
Apple
something that
ate
Neil
or
and
something
Annalise
like that.
touched, both or separately. Okay, so it's something pink or purple.
You're so weird.
Let's see, what is it? Ooh,
Beer cozies. Look at that.
koozies.
Oh, this is great,
this
guys.
is so cool. You can put your
Beer. It's a beer cozy.
no, but for the bottles too.
Yeah,
Put
for
your
the thermos.
in.
But this definitely deserves some beer.
This is so cool. So for those
I
of
don't know
you
how
who
you guys
don't
get these
know,
things done.
yeah. For those of you who don't know, Heroes and Heathens actually originally started as a podcast. Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks is their podcast. And and
You have so much stuff coming in, guys, and it's so appreciated, so unnecessary, but so appreciated.
yeah, we're still trying to figure out how to display it behind us or in
Yeah.
some way.
I'm gonna get a shelf
This
something
is
maybe
so
this week and do
amazing.
that.
I'm definitely gonna do that.
Yeah.
You
It
guys
really
are
is.
so sweet.
Yeah, you guys, they're going all you to go to that trouble to send us stuff.
So sweet. Aww.
Oh. I hope my sister's not watching because then she's gonna want
Yeah,
one.
she's gonna want one. So
We don't want that to happen.
this is so amazing.
You guys are so
we
kind.
love you so much. And we
Yes.
got amazing stickers.
I love that
Pretty
one.
Freaks.
They came up with so many amazing names and logos like these guys here. I don't know.
This is so cool.
Dark Angel.
And Andrew.
Oh, look at this,
guess
guys.
what?
Guys, how cool is that? Like, seriously. How cool.
Yeah, those of you who don't know, is new to the channel. Andrew plays guitar, and so does Neil.
I love it, but I will never see a guitar, my friend. This is
There's
definitely
two. You can use one and keep the other one for memory.
Oh, I gotta keep them both.
And look, and even on the other side, it has their website on.
Oh
You
my
guys are
god.
smart. No, I don't know if it's going to show or not.
Guys, this is so awesome.
This is so amazing.
I will strum one time with it so I can say it touched the guitar and then I'm keeping these because I don't want anything to happen to them. Thank you
You
so
are
much.
so sweet. Aww. And a card. How thoughtful. I just assumed he's a Wookiee.
Oh god. That is so cool.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know if you should read that though.
Thank you both so much. Thank you for everything. You guys are amazing. Thank you for support and friendship. Thank you.
So cool.
Thank you so much. This is you guys are so sweet. I really hope that we can meet up sooner than later in real life.
I like what Neil wrote here. Dear Andrew, Annalise can't stop watching you, and now she's comparing me to you all the time. Can you please not appear on the live streams anymore? Well, that was so nice. No, guys, this is so sweet.
Oh,
thank you so
this
much.
is so amazing.
You guys-
Again,
you
we
guys
got
are
the how you say it? The bottle warmers? How you would call them?
Usually they're like cozies for like cans and
Cozies?
that. Yeah.
Cozies? Yeah. Cozies and stickers and guitar picks
That's so cool.
from Dark Angels Pretty Freaks, also known as Heroes and Heathens, Annalise and Neil C.
I really love it. I was like, guys, especially I appreciate all of it. The guitar pick, I'm so in love with this right now. Like, thank you so
that's
much.
so amazing, guys.
I'll
Thank
keep this
you
forever.
so much. Oh, you like we got it early in the morning,
Yeah, that's
And-
why I'm surprised she's lasting as well as she's doing.
And as soon as I seen Skywalker Sam Lucasfilm, I'm like, oh no, 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 but I couldn't open it, right? Because I wanted to share it with you guys. So this is so amazing. Thank you so much.
That was very sweet of you guys. So kind. Thank you so much. And just having you guys here is more than enough thanks. So that is way above and beyond.
Yeah, and we definitely are looking into how to display you guys' amazing things that you have sent so far.
Like I said, I gotta put up a
completely
shelf.
unnecessary, but very,
Yeah.
but very kind of you. Thank you so much.
You are way too kind. Oh, the Good Sun Life is here. Hey, how are you? And Florida Pirate Adventures. Good to see you.
Rolling Homestead
Yeah.
is able to be on one of our live streams. Yeah, well, thank you.
He sent us his email. Yeah, we're gonna work it out. We gotta find a way to get you on at least one social media because we always send the link right before we go on. So I don't know if you have a Facebook or I know you don't like any of that stuff. Maybe we could just set up a temporary one or something.
We can probably use email. It's just more complicated. We'll
Yeah.
have to figure it out somehow. You're not on Facebook? On private Facebook?
I don't think he does any social media.
Yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, no, exactly. At the same time, I'm very
Good for
envious.
you!
Yeah.
My God, yes.
That's the way to stick it to the man. I like that.
Now I'm gonna try and figure out how to display it while we are talking.
Oh, that's a good one. There you go.
Yeah.
Crafty.
Crafty.
Very crafty.
Good Cell Live is in. CeeLo. Hi.
Hey.
Welcome back again. Oh my God, it's 2 a.m.
Wow.
Yes. Need to get some sleep.
You never made Silo, or did you not want to be one?
We never made him.
Oh, well, Silo, there you go. We can't have you sitting there all gray with everybody else in a blue wrench. So there you go. Welcome back. And thank you, because yes, at that time of night, it's much appreciated you could come by. Facebook is bad, lol.
Yeah, everything is bad.
I agree. We've actually kind of abandoned. Oh my God, don't stop that mic tonight. Sorry, guys. You must sound so hollow. Oh my God, Hill is nothing to thank us for. It's us that
Thank
you guys to thank. And thank you on top of that for even supporting us with okay. All good?
Yeah, I think so. Something fell, but I'll have to look for it after.
Yeah, because don't shoot the camera too much.
Okay.
What was I going to say? I like it. We really do appreciate the inspiration to do the podcast and everything. I mean, it's you guys like that put that seed in our head, so I can't thank you enough. I got to convert 50 some live streams into podcasts. So yesterday I downloaded a program called 4K and 4K video installer, and you got to pay to open up all the features. Without it, if it's the free version, you can download a playlist with up to 25 videos in it. So if you'll go on our site right now, I got to delete them tonight, but there's two tacky looking playlists called temps, and that's why I could break them up to download them. But it did save a lot of time. Now I'm extracting the videos, and actually I'm keeping the videos, a copy of them, because I was thinking of that in case it ever happens to YouTube, we'll have a backup of our live streams as well. So
yeah, and talking about live streams, today is exactly 2 months since we started our first live stream.
Yep.
Yeah, and if you want to
That's
see
right.
our first one, you can either go to our all live playlist, or it's in the information card tagged to the beginning of this video. Yeah, it's exactly 2 months.
It's crazy.
This is a 54th live stream. We have we have talked or had a conversation with more than 40 different guests.
Yep. That's right.
Yeah, it feels like we started it longer ago, but yeah, we only started it on 29th of March.
Well, we did 3 on our own, the first 3, and then we had a couple of tech talks. So that's about 6 altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, pretty much the rest have been guests.
Yep.
So
it's quite amazing.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that when we looked up that yesterday on our live stream yesterday. 2 months, yes, yeah, hard to believe, and it's been busy and very exciting.
54 dedication for sure. Well, like I say, we kind of just fell into this, so but sometimes I guess that's the way to do things. That's when you kind of just jump into it with both feet. And I know I'm using a lot of cliches right now, but literally I guess the last one would be sink or swim.
I think we got addicted to it too, in a way.
Yes.
Because
it was socializing for us.
Yeah,
the wintertime
like
here, and
night.
we didn't go. It's that time of year, and you got kids. You can't just go out anytime you want and stuff like that. So, it was all mutual right from the get go. I think, everybody. It wasn't just you guys; it was us too that was really benefiting, and the guests benefiting, and It's nice when everything's a win-win for everybody.
And always such a great community too. So.
Oh, definitely. Very lucky to have you guys. We always say that.
Well,
Flub and Epic, and you guys are still sitting next to each other. That's amazing. Most bands don't last that long.
yeah. Well, we sit almost next to each other through the day as well. We work together. We have business together. We are family and work
Yeah.
together.
That's right.
We're almost 24/7 together.
Pretty much.
And that's why sometimes it gets heated, like yesterday. But it's okay.
Welcome, WJ AutoWorks. Good to have you here, my friend.
Marcia, thank you for popping in, and I would still would love to have you on once you're settled with your summer vacation break.
Definitely.
Yeah, while you are not at school again.
He's a big fan.
Yes, I am.
Me too. I enjoy your work, but she's the one who introduced me to you, and yeah, she was very excited for me to see your work. So
once again, go check it out. 11-year-old girl, amazing voice.
So, question time, I guess.
Yes. So today, well, maybe you can tell how it happened, and then we'll go to our tag part.
Okay. Well, I was just looking to see if he's here.
I don't think so.
No. Oh, that's too bad.
Well, I can message him while we are talking.
Yeah, try him quickly and see if he's there, and bring him back in. So we'll look down the list, and I think we've gotten everybody, but we'll just take another look to see if anybody else flew under the radar in here. I think we've gotten you all. And guys, do you have some questions ready for Tech Talk? Anybody got some stuff that they need to discuss? Shooting, editing, photography, video, whatever you guys got. We don't always have all the answers. We're still learning as we go. Everybody's doing that, I think. So it's not to be shy. There's no bad questions. Hey, Hosier, welcome back.
Hi, hello.
How are you? We were just talking about Great Channel sending us stuff and how it's so unnecessary but so amazing.
Yes, Hosier sent us amazing beer mug that we already used on
it was
our Saturday Live.
Christened, excuse me.
Yeah, with the edge glass and sticker as well.
It's really nice, by the way.
It's
once
very
again.
nice. Yeah, we used that on Saturday.
And extremely nice of you to send it. I cannot get over it because I've watched channels where they have mail calls and always thought that's really cool when people care enough to send something in. And it's not the monetary value, it's the effort, especially this day and age when not many people barely send any mail to begin with.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, exactly. So that's what kind of lots of positive things into that.
Exactly. It's that extra effort that's so unneeded but so appreciated.
And I always feel like a kid when we get that.
Like I said, I give you total props because I never thought you would ever last to unboxing on camera. I thought we were gonna have to turn on the camera quickly and do a winging it just so you could get it open on front of it. So
like, oh, Mailman was here. Mailman, go talk.
JJ, what's up? What's going on? How are you?
Oh, JJ. Yesterday, lots of people were talking about you, by the way. Lots of people want to have you on. I even copied over to send you later on all the nice things that people were talking about you. And they all want to see you on our live stream.
And we would love to have you on our live stream.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were asking for you. So I hope to see it happen in a very near future. We got some new ride videos posted. We'll definitely check that out. Again, for those of you who don't know, JJ is an Uber driver with oomph.
Yeah. Very cool.
Singing and driving or riding with her customers.
It's nice though. It's such a great idea, and she's fun at it. It's almost like you do it so well you think you were being paid to do it. It looks like a TV show. Like she's very.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, if we would be closer, I would be riding with you all the time because I wish all of the Uber drivers would be like you.
Yes.
But you're the only one.
We'll have to get her here in Montreal. We'll have to get her work up here.
Yes, definitely.
That would go really well up here too.
Oh yeah, for sure, especially with lots of tourists in the summer, definitely.
And just even the locals, they kind of like that kind of stuff. They're like anything that's different and that they go crazy over it here. Don't worry, we're not going to compete with you because I got nothing to offer in that one. You're the one, the only. So
Hey, I get paid for time and distance. Yeah, that would be something.
yeah, that's right. Look
Just theoretically, how much it would cost? That would be something. Yes, that's right. JJ on Pusha. Yes, please. That's right.
That's right. There's lots of people pushing for it.
Voting for it. So yeah. Excuse me. Sorry.
Even the camera jumped back. You all
I'm
right,
so
Jess?
sorry for those of you who are listening on headphones and jumped up right now.
Or sitting
so
beside you
sorry.
and jumped over the side of the arm. of the
No,
chair.
I'm so sorry. My God. I literally, there's something in the air here.
Was your cover, dear, bless you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that.
Good God.
Down the rabbit hole, you're right on time. We are about to do a summer vacation
Mhm.
tag that we got nominated or spotted at by
Hey, Jennifer.
Michael Freyer.
You never heard back from him?
No, I just tweeted at him. I don't know if he's out or not. So
I'm just looking to see.
it's okay. We're just gonna
Yeah.
send him after. Does anyone have an opinion on the GoPro?
Ooh.
Wonder who's using GoPro from the channels here.
Panic D said you got some on the camera.
No, I didn't. I covered my face, so I don't think so.
Jeez.
I don't think so.
CeeLo says, now I'm awake. Well, now I'm awake.
Yeah, no sleeping during our lives.
Gonna have nightmares about sneezing.
Oh, yeah, so I do really apologize. Jennifer Watts, hello. Nice to see you again. How are you been doing?
We get very happy when women are here because I still, to this day, do not understand why when we started live streams, our ratio of men to women, why the women went down so much. Because I honestly thought the talking part that would actually boost up. That was my thinking behind the whole thing. Because before we were at 70-30, which is pretty much representation of the average of YouTube in general for men to women. And I thought the live streams would actually bring in more. And I don't know how that happened, but
Yeah.
it goes against all the analytics, everything. So oh, that's too bad, Jen.
I hope in a good way, crazy.
Mm.
Here's some problems I have with SIM cards on the GoPro. Yeah, see, Down the Rabbit Hole, that's right, and JJ are both using them. And Down the Rabbit Hole is quite right. It's a wider angle view. So definitely great if you are in the open areas, landscapes, water, like Down the Rabbit Hole is saying. And JJ was saying about external microphone use, so that is to be used with GoPro.
GoPro has been kind of GoPro was kind of like the Tesla. It came out of nowhere. It was not connected to the big major companies and still found a way to foothold itself. It's a very strange show, but it's still hanging on today. I think it's kind of come down from its pedestal a little bit. But it's still a very viable option to a lot of people. I mean, for the size and not actually good and bad.
I hope the good ones
yes.
are more than
Outweigh.
the bad ones. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, see, Hosier got a good audio on his GoPro. There were some other smaller action cameras that people use. Like I remember Artem Orbit was showing this tiny camera that he used for vlogging.
Like a spy camera.
Yeah, it literally fits in the palm of his hand. So when he turns around to vlog, nobody can actually see that there's a camera there. And it's quite well working with the video and audio. So go check Artem Orbit channel.
Yeah.
His latest street series are covered using this camera. So check that out.
He said it was so easy for doing vlogging and that because he can just hide it in his hand. Like nobody even knows what he's doing. It just almost looks like he's blocking the sun out of his eyes.
And he's on the street.
Yep.
So, you would think there would be lots of back noise, but nope. It's quite well done. I would choose that instead of GoPro, honestly.
For what that does, I would have never guessed it, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The only thing is I don't know about the waterproof and stuff like that. That's one thing about the GoPro. Somebody wrote it's indestructible. JJ.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, that's what it's made for. It's rugged as can be. So
And the one that we're talking about, Artem Orbit was saying that cost like $120 or something on Amazon.
Yep.
So it wasn't even expensive.
at that price, you can almost use a GoPro for for the intense side and use that for everything else. It doesn't break the bank to have both of them.
Flamin Epic is saying if GoPro could also work as a dash cam, they would sell more. It can't. I always was under the impression that people were using GoPro for that as well.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one either. I maybe it's not so easy to use into it.
You see, like
don't
GoPro 5, as JJ was saying, has an app that you can see actually through your phone what the camera is doing. But the Down the Rabbit Hole only has one or two, like the original GoPros, usually doesn't have that option. So it might differ also from one.
CeeLo, I don't know
another.
much about GoPros except a few friends who use it for POV, motorcycle racing, motocross speed. Exactly, and that's one of the things it was invented for, was that exact thing. And that's once again when the indestructible part comes out of it. Also, I was reading Laj 5126. I currently have Potato Vision, looking to upgrade. I'm curious because I don't know if that was a joke or
What are you using to achieve Potato Vision?
Yeah, you really intrigued us here. What did Philip right here? I think they're a bit overpriced. Yes, they are. That's what I mean about the Tesla. It kind of falls into like a Mac item too, because really it is overpriced. And I'm surprised as the Asian market has started doing the knockoffs more and stuff like that, that they're still holding on to their price point as much as they are. So, but I don't know. They seem to still have a market for it. I'm worried sometimes it's going to go the way of like the BlackBerry did with phones, but we'll see.
A very old JVC.
Hmm.
What is JVC?
JVC was a brand of cameras. Well, they did everything, all kinds of electronics and all that.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
See, JJ is saying too that they can't use it too much for dash cams because it needs constant power. You can't connect it to the car's power.
Yeah, I suppose you could run it through the auxiliary.
Yeah.
Like that,
But yeah, it also doesn't loop. So that's
I don't know.
problem.
GoPro, if it will run will GoPros run when they're plugged in?
Yeah, it's like my camera for photography. I can't take pictures while it's.
Yeah, that's because that
Charging.
might be what it is then. That's why. See, we're learning new stuff. I love this. GoPro eats batteries, so you have to have plug in constant power to use it as a dash cam. Oh, so you can use it as a dash. Okay. But yeah, so that's the thing with it. That's like my camera, my DJI Osmo. It's crazy on batteries. They have new batteries, supposedly are better. I have to pick up some point and try them. Passion for hunting and fishing taxidermy. Hey, how are you? Another gentleman from Toronto I just met yesterday. Same same chat that I met Laj 5126. Very cool. Yeah, exactly, JJ. The cost into it, exactly. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, Jennifer, exactly. Same thing. We don't have one either. So I'm like learning. I'm like taking mental notes here as I'm reading from you guys.
That's
so.
what we're all about here, you know.
Yep.
Again, you and I have questions, you and I have answers. We're more than happy to get to know more new information, us as well.
That's right.
Helping each other out. So
I'm doing good, just to relax and listen to you guys. Well, so great to have you here, and I'm glad you enjoyed being here. This is what really is getting better and better. Everybody's starting to come from different chats, and I think sometimes people are worried about chats because they've seen stuff they don't like in other chats, so they don't want to venture off too much. But once you do, I think people come here once they do. I think they find out what we're all about and what you guys are all about, and seem to be returning returning guests. So that's perfect.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, Russell C. Hey, how are you? Welcome back. Good to have you. How are you doing today?
Passion for hunting and fishing taxidermy. Ooh, that's interesting. That would be an interesting channel to have on.
I agree.
Dashcam also has a G sensor and auto saves accident footage and protects the files for investigation purposes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
That's quite cool, though.
We cannot pick up any other TV station anymore on our TV. LOL sucks.
Stuck on.
I'm laughing at it too. I love it, but also because I was reading it fast on the side and I read because it sucks. I love it.
Flub and Epic, does it help in your family life too? Apparently, it records everything. So.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no drama here.
Passion for hunting. That's so cool of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I caught your shout out video today. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate that. You know, pretty much all of us, well, there's a couple from the core, we all came from one place, but you know, I can think of all the different, and it's a lot of live streams. You meet people that come here, I'm noticing more and more. The odd one from videos, but especially live streams that are more willing to come and check you out. So I can think of all the different groups. That's what I'm always saying. Like, even if you have a specialty channel, like some of you guys do, there's such a gray area. Like hunting, not many, you know, not everybody hunts, but some people might have like an interest into it, but they're not diehards. Or fixing cars, or making crafts. Hey, Bottle Caps, what's going on, my friend?
Yeah, how are you doing today?
That Big Mac, not Big Mac, that Angus or McAngus, or whatever you were. I can't remember what was on the box. Looked pretty bloody good. I know you're a good barbecuer in that.
Yeah, what are you barbecuing today? Would like
Yeah,
to know
what's
about
on the menu?
that.
What's on the menu?
Boxing, we got amazing gifts from Healers and Heathens, as you can see right behind me here. So you missed that. And right now we're in the middle of discussing GoPro and dash cameras. If you have anything to add to the conversation, would like to hear about that.
Lodge 5126. I assume insurance companies will soon mandate dash cams. I agree. I'm surprised actually they haven't started already.
They really should.
That's right, Passion. I love helping people out. That's what it's all about. And they have everyone's back. Exactly. It's all paying it forward. 20-inch rim Ford truck today. Oh, you're putting tires on?
The heavy ones again, I assume.
20 inches of decent sized tire.
Yeah, yours are 17, yeah, so it's even bigger than that.
Down the rabbit hole. I don't want a dash cam. No one needs to see how horrible I drive.
Well, nobody sees how you drive.
She always cracks me up when it comes to driving. I almost.
You're so funny. She was supposed to be in Montreal yesterday. She was saying, I think you missed that in the chat yesterday. Her sister is in here, and she's not. And she was mad at her sister, and I am now as well.
Oh, that sucks. So that would have been great.
Yeah, because her sister went to conference, and she could have taken her and could have hang out with us.
Exactly.
You definitely tell her that we're going to have a talk with her.
Shari Erickson, how are you? Good to see you here. Welcome. So happy you came. How you doing tonight? We were talking about GoPros. It is Tech Tuesday and a lot of loose chat in between, which is always great. It's a good mix.
Yeah, a little bit of extras today as well.
Nothing wrong with that. What do you think? We'll just do the questions?
Yeah, just let me post on Twitter here, and we'll be right on to that. And if you guys have anything else to add to the conversation about GoPro and dash cams before we move on to our summer vacation tag. Of course, if you have any other questions, stick around, and we're gonna try all of us answer them together.
Just before we start, just because I was just reading something JJ wrote, and this is interesting, and there are laws about what kind of dash cam is legal to use. In my state, you cannot have a dash cam where you can see what is recording while you're driving. And Philip wrote same in Canada, he thinks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting though. I didn't know that.
I'm not, that makes sense though. I have a screen in my car the cops don't like, Philip writes. What did you think of the Canon filming the guitar on the Sunday video, Bottle Caps? You did a great job. It looked good. Excellent stuff, my friend. That was the first video I watched Sunday morning, so I comment on it. It was very good. You did a really good job. Oh, Dole Whip Dad. Hey, how are you? Welcome. Good to have you here. Well, that's the way to do it, Bottle Caps. Excellent. I was thinking of getting it for my DJI Osmo. I can get the attachments from DJI are crazy expensive. They're proprietary and yeah. But there's one cool one is because I can take the head off the camera with the gimbal. I can mount it, and it's a 3-bar suction cup, and you can mount it to like the side of your car, the front of your car, the roof, and everything. You're good up to 100 kilometers an hour. And I've watched some guys doing it before, and they put it like on the on the rear doors, say, pointing down the wheel to get those kind of movie shots there with the wheel going and everything. Because then I can control it from right inside the car if it's in a holster, or if I'm driving it, Xenia to do it, and she can see what it's watching because it's all Wi-Fi connected, and she can like move the screen and like change the angle and stuff like that. I don't know. It's a bit expensive, but at the same time too, it's like, oh, I could do some really cool shooting with that.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
oh, this natural journey. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, your Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah, lunchtime. They are always here at their lunchtime.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that. This natural journey, for those of you who don't know, is in New Zealand.
And a very cool channel that we interviewed, what, about a week and a half ago or something?
Yeah, last Friday, not last Friday, the Friday before, I think it was.
I was painting when they were, so I was back and
Yes,
forth.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's so true.
I remember that because you guys are awesome, and I was double angry because I was missing you guys. Plus, I hate painting, so when you put the two together, I wasn't in a good mood. Alrighty, so we'll go to the question.
Okay, so can you tell people a little bit more about it for those who doesn't know what is it?
And now I got stage fright. I want to screw up his last name. Michael Fair. Michael Fair.
I want to call him Ferrero, like a chocolate.
Yeah, because it's kind of a French name, but they pronounce it English because of the States. That's why. So I don't mean to do him any injustice to it. I was in his live stream this morning, and he's looking for 5 volunteers to do this questionnaire. And I was literally had just joined on, and he was like, "We need 5 people." And then very kindly, some people were recommending us, and he jumped right on it. So I guess we were on the short list of 5 people to answer the questionnaire about our summer vacation.
Yep.
So, without any further ado, and it's too bad Michael wasn't here. I wish he could have came over for it.
Yeah. I tweeted at him, and I'm sure he's gonna check it out afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah. He's also adding it to the special playlist to the people who actually do the challenge as well. So
excellent.
That's much appreciated.
So,
okay, so there are questions that we have to answer. So let me see. Well, it says that we don't have to answer questions that we don't feel comfortable with. So, guys, if you have anything to chime into the questions, please welcome. I would like to hear your opinions on that too.
Yep.
So the first question is, if you can travel with any 3 YouTubers, who would it be and why? Well, that's hard to choose now.
One of them would have to be, and God help me, it'll be a long trip, but I would have to take Bottle Caps because it would be too entertaining, and I know there'd be enough stuff that he wouldn't like happening along the way that would definitely keep my interest. So I'd have to take Bottle Caps. This is so freaking hard because there's so many just in the list alone here, and I forget even the ones that aren't here to try and choose from. So Bottle Caps would definitely have to be on there. Damn, these are hard. Damn, because I know whichever ones I say, I'm gonna, like think though I should have said another one. I think Down the Rabbit Hole, because it would be because already has said that you and I are going because I guess we're like YouTuber together. So
yeah,
Down the Rabbit Hole because I think. She would make sure that we like making sure that we catch as many things as possible, and I believe she would definitely be like a good backup checklist girl. You know, between the two of you, I had to say it that way.
Well, I think
Yeah.
it's because of her bucket list traveling.
Yes.
You know, I think it would be a really great experience.
Holy God, this is a hard question.
Was there Brexit? Big me.
Okay, I'm taking Hosier.
Okay.
Yeah, and Hosier's cool, so it'll just be a lot of laughs, and we'll have some drinks and just kind of kick back.
Oh, there you go.
But I would take any one of you guys any day of the week. You all have your. It's so hard to pick just three.
Down the rabbit hole says, "Yay, me and Xeni up against Andrew, got me in."
And I got bottle caps on my side, so.
And Dolby Dad, welcome back, and he's choosing Nice Dad, the Michaelax, and the Bucket List family. That's a good choice. I don't know what is Michaelax, but the first and the third.
If
one
I
is
had to
great.
pick like a big YouTuber, though, one definitely would be Peter McKinnon, because I'd have so much epic footage, and I'd get to learn a lot while I was with him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one too, if I had to pick a big YouTuber, would be that girl from Montreal here that's doing all those cooking eggs and stuff with just a t-shirt and no bra on, that's getting all the coverage on YouTube. What's her name? Cheeky or Chicky or?
I don't know if I would agree with that.
Well, I don't know. Just
Yeah, you definitely would need somebody from YouTubers who is good at cooking. So somebody with cooking.
well, you're good at cooking.
You know,
so-
no, but it's my vacation now.
Well, you get to cook in another place. That's cool.
So somebody who cooks, somebody who would drive a car, and somebody who would pay for everything.
Bottle caps will pay for everything. Bottle caps
Bottle
will
caps
not
will
pay.
also
Yeah.
cook and
Yeah,
drive.
yeah, that's right. He's the full Monty. Would you dump me for Peter?
No, we just said that we would include all three in you.
You're my-
cooking, driving, and paying
Yeah,
for everything.
you're my crank relief. You would like entertain me the whole time. No way. You gotta come. So
How's your back would take the green hostess cake lady. Susie's channel, yeah.
oh my God, yes.
And Down the Rabbit Hole is making excellent craft dinner.
Oh, there you go.
Who's the lady with eggs? The question.
I'm trying to find her name.
We'll have to rate our live stream after this.
She's becoming one of the biggest YouTubers right now.
Ball caps would drive our minivan like he stole it. We don't have a minivan.
If he calls it a minivan one more time, you're not coming with us. End of story. Jesus, I hate minivans to begin with.
Yeah, he's looking. LAJ, he's looking for the girl with eggs. It sounds so freaky. Oh, thank you. I will check Delwave Dad. I will check it out.
Oh my God, this is driving me crazy. She was on, even on H3H3, they did a video on all this stuff that's going on now, like the towing the line.
Passion with hunting and fishing, taxidermy, loves cooking. Oh, there you go. That's great. I love cooking too, but sometimes it's good not to clean up after. Like, you know, if I could just come into this amazing kitchen and make whatever I want because all the ingredients would be in there, and then somebody would come and clean everything up after me, I would be cooking all the time, including all the vacations. But no luck with that one. So if we're on the vacation, I like a free hotel breakfast. You know, the best free hotel breakfast was in Sweden, I must say.
Oh God.
Or was it Norway? Where was
It
it?
was Norway.
Norway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, it was free. Okay. So that's the best part. But it had not only buffet of everything, like everything, it also had a buffet of pastries and like,
Yeah, the pastries
like
was
good pastries, like the one from the homemade, boutique store down the street, not the dollar ones kind of thing. And like it had everything. It had the Americanized food, North American stuff for breakfast, and it also had more Swedish, like cottage cheese and herring and stuff like that. But it was full of amazing stuff. Like there was so much to choose from. Because usually it's there just eggs, bacon, and if you're lucky, waffles. Well, that had like 15 different stuff, and it had these amazing pastries. Like I think we spent there an hour at least
Yeah.
because it was so good. That was in Norway. That's right.
There's her name, Piper Blush. Piper Blush, and this is one of the ones. She's got like almost 450,000 subscribers, and here's one of the things that she does. It's amazing. She does.
I got two for the price of one for maybe.
So she's gone to Canadian Tire. And she wants to show the difference of what it's like to skip with and without a bra.
You might have seen yesterday's video where I told you that I don't usually wear bras, but there are sometimes that I do. Let me show you why. I'm gonna do a skipping rope challenge, comparing every bra. We have
Well, watch we don't hit with this copyright strike.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're kind of doing it as a review and stuff like that. That's why I'm jumping through. And she does cooking and everything else. Yeah, slow
Peeling
motion.
carrots. That was the best.
Yeah.
just starting to understand why women need bras to.
Okay. Jose Braxan, she's a former porn star. And don't ask me how I know. Yeah, that's not quite how I want to get famous on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everybody has their own ideas on that. So
Rob 93, nice with the arm flexed and thumbs up.
hello, one cat, one fish. Thank you for saying hi. Much appreciated.
There's certain people I can always count on in here.
Best silicone cannoli. Sicilian. I thought you said silicone.
God,
Sicilian.
that was so funny.
Wow, can you share a recipe? Again, we're out of focus. Can you share a recipe? I have cannoli forms, the little, how are they called? Cannellonis or something? The little metal tubes I have. But I haven't-
Cannolis?
No, the metal tubes that you wrap the pastry around. It has a name.
This is very. That's quite a red thing. Quite a
In case you guys like cooking, that's what you do with an old with a table sausage and baguette.
The French, what they do is carefully take everything that's inside.
Hi, Susie.
Susie, meet your
Oh.
competition.
So there's a hole. Then you take your mustard
This is
and you put it in. You guys should be great at this. Easy.
so there. If anybody needs cooking tips or anything like that, there you go.
Okay, there. I think it was enough of that video there. So, and Panic D Videos would love to have you to take on the vacation to bring to one of their haunted places.
Jesus, Felix.
So, what do you suggest?
Oh my god, I'm seeing stars. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah, well, JJ's not supporting the channel, on the contrary from Bottle Caps, who knows that she's from Quebec. Also, I guess Don't Tusk.
Oh my god. Oh, that brownie thing was the funniest. Oh my god, almighty. I know why her...
Oh, Don't Move Dad, the Susie channel tagged you in one of our posts, I guess. Yeah, well, thank you, Susie. Very persistent. She's amazing.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah, we love her so much.
god. Oh my
Thank you,
god.
Susie.
Oh.
That was crazy. I would assume that there's only one of you behind. Or are you both watching now?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh,
Okay, that was the first question.
Yes.
I can do some video like that. Girl, too. I will take in my t-shirt off and I will be just with the underwear. What's the difference?
There you go. Exactly. That, you could do some taxidermy with just your underwear on, and that you never know, you could be famous.
See, Ball Caps already calls her by name. It's
Yeah,
Piper.
yeah.
Piper, so.
Why didn't you tell me that a while ago then? I said from Quebec, French, cooking with no bra. I think I pretty much gave it away.
Maybe they're a couple he's following. You know, it's hard.
That's
to
possible. You
choose
can't
which
keep them
one
all
was it,
sorted
yeah.
out.
Okay, now next question. What is your best travel hack?
Best travel hack? Walmart socks. Because then you wear them while you're traveling and you start tossing by the end, so it leaves room in your bag by the time you get home, and you always got comfortable socks on. Oh, really? Bottle caps? Cut really?
And LAJ, the Susie channel, I saw Oreos and had to stop. You had to go and check the green hostess cakes video. You're gonna go check that.
Yeah.
What is the worst travel hack?
The worst travel hack?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say your favorite one as well.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's why I
thought-
was waiting for you. I was just okay. If you
I don't know. Best travel hack is go to the dollar store or Dollar Tree and get everything there that you need, because really it doesn't matter. Then you can just leave it behind.
those
Whatever you take, you can leave behind.
those pill cloths were really cool. They're the
Yeah.
size of a pill when you wet them.
Yeah, those pill towels. Yeah, they
Pill towels,
look like pills, but then you wet them and they become towels. But I just more like that I can get rid of stuff after and not bring it back. So so if I want to buy something, for those of you who like shopping, I can bring something with me to wear or stuff that we need for travel, but then leave it there. And instead of that, fill the bag with something new.
That's right. That's right.
What is the worst travel hack?
What is the worst travel hack? Bringing too much luggage. Honestly, I go the opposite side of that. I believe that's the worst thing to do.
Yeah, I agree.
Overpacking. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I was saying about clothes and things that you
Mhm.
need for travel. Don't bring the newest clothes and stuff. Bring the older ones.
Yep.
So you can leave them out.
I like
Buy
that.
new
Lash
ones.
says best hack: pack your bags and then remove 60% of it. That's
Very
not.
good tip. Yeah.
That is a very good tip. No joking. That is good.
Joe Whip Dad says worst travel hack: staying home.
Yeah. Or the best one we were talking about it the other night was Steve. What's his name? Steve. I won't say Steve Reeves, but the travel guy there. Rick Steves.
Yeah.
Rick Steves. He said a lot of people were watching a performance. He has a public speaking event, and he says people always ask me where's the best place to take our kids in Europe, and I always say to the mother's house on the grandparents' house on the way to the airport. So I think that was a good one too.
Thank you, JJ. Drive safe today.
Yep. Be safe. Thank you so
And
much for coming.
Thank you, Rob, and One Cast, One Fish for nice words.
That's really nice.
Down the rabbit hole travel, I pack my clothes in extra large Ziploc bags so I can compress them into teeny tiny air sealed packages. You can fit a ton.
That's true.
Would you say that it doesn't matter if you use the special packages or just the Ziploc is good enough? What's your opinion? Worst hack is leaving just in time to the airport.
Oh yeah, that's true.
We love leaving in a plenty of time beforehand.
Oh yes, I'm a pain in the ass for that one. I don't like being late for anything. I would rather be an hour early than even on time. She uses dollar store bags.
Very good.
Cool.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I would say the best and worst hack is also about the hotel fridges.
What?
That you can replace stuff. That if you get to know what is inside there, that you can sometimes replace stuff. Like if you want a chocolate bar or something like that, you can go and buy it at the dollar store and replace.
Oh yeah. I was thinking in the Europe side, but yeah, for here, yeah, that does work like that. Yeah.
It's fashionable to be late.
No.
Well, it might be fashionable, but if your flight takes off, well.
Yeah, it's not fashionable missing your flight.
Yeah.
And Xenia's gotten a lot better than that. And Europe in general just takes a more relaxed pace and that stuff. So
Well, not on the planes. We haven't missed any planes. So.
well, no, we haven't. You've been good onto it. So but it's also me sitting there, we gotta go.
Now I was saying that it's not an opera. When it is something like an opera that starts at a certain time, then you have to be beforehand.
Well,
When
that's
it's
about
not
the only
an
thing I
opera-
wouldn't rush for is an opera, but anyways. Sure, why not?
I guess it depends on people. I'm gonna be waving here for those of you who just came in. Our camera needs to fixing for this auto zone.
And eat all the so I was saying eat all the entire mini bar and then replace eat all the brand name stuff and then replace with dollar store no name bars and stuff
Well,
like
they
that.
check
See if they'll
sometimes,
go.
so that's why I said worse than best. You gotta actually check what you're replacing, because otherwise you get fined.
Did you know that smoking causes you to look like me? I wasn't aware of that one. That wasn't on the pack.
Hello back, Gmapo, by the way. Okay, so most memorable vacation as a kid.
As a kid, well, we didn't travel a whole pile, so I'd say probably Prince Edward Island. We went when we were young. That was probably my most memorable.
Yeah, well, when I was a kid, we were still in a part of Soviet Union, and therefore the Iron Curtain, so wasn't really traveling outside of the area too much. But I do remember one trip with my dad where we went to, which now is Russia actually, but back then was kind of mixed lands, and it was the actual place and the graveyard of Russian classic poet Alexander Pushkin. I don't know if any of you are familiar, but he's a classic writer. Lots of classic poems written. I would say one of the most known from Russian literature. And we went for a drive, and he actually just took me there because my grandmother was always teaching me all the poems, and she was all into literature and things like that as an actress. I was very familiar with his poetry, and Dad brought me to the place where he lived and where his grave is. And I remember just bits and pieces from it because I think I was like 5 or something like that. I was very little. But I thought it was really, really nice.
Sorry, it was a nice story.
Andrew tends to laugh in the most inappropriate things during the live stream, so just don't pay attention.
I drift off and then start reading the chats. That's why, and then I go back and forth. It was
I was sharing a memorable thing
it was
about
very
my
nice.
father,
Yes,
but
it was very
really
nice. It was touching. You went to where the poet was buried, and I don't remember his name. And
Pushkin,
yeah.
Alexander Pushkin,
and it was nice. And
yeah.
Flub and Epic Road didn't travel a whole pile. His whole pile of Canadian phrase.
Yeah. No, what is neat is that it's now Russia. Like I would never be able to go there now unless there would be, you have to go through the airport and whole big things. But that back then it's right across the border.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
Right now, but it's still on the other side. So
very nice. It was very memorable. That's cool.
Yeah. Down the rabbit hole travel says my husband lost his credit card under the pressure sensitive mini bar, and it was like mission impossible to get it out. Wow.
That's not fun.
Ooh.
I was in LA for a trade show, and that's after September 11th. And if you guys remember, there was a date came up for the no passport, no fly law between Canada and the US. And it was happening January 23rd. And we had some customers from Canada there at the show, and we took them out for supper with our rep. And somewhere along the way, I ended up losing my passport, which I usually never take out of my hotel, and usually check like 5 times an hour if I have it with me. And I lost my passport. I didn't realize till the next day, and I lost it on the night of the 21st of January, and the no passport, no fly law was going into effect January 23rd.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I had to go, and at the time, my ex-wife, I had to call her, and she had to go at 4 o'clock in the morning with her son to the airport to Air Canada and fax over a copy of my birth certificate. And I got it, and they couldn't find my passport, so I did the police report there with the Anaheim police. And then I took off to the airport, and it was like trying to break out of the country before the wall went down. And we were talking, and the guy said, "Are you sure these are the papers you need?" And I'm like, yeah, this is what Air Canada told me, and yeah, I'm all good. And thank God she could fax them, because otherwise I'd be screwed. So he finally let me through, and I had to take the red eye from Montreal to Calgary, Calgary to Toronto, Toronto to Vancouver. It was a horrible flight. But when I got into Calgary, they almost never let me in. And the guy looked at the papers and looked at me for about 5-10 minutes, and they finally let me through. And I went across the line, and I was like, and he's like, "I bet you want to kiss that flag right now." The Canadian flag was standing there. And I'm like, "Yeah, you're not kidding." And so that was my experience with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's crazy. Was lucky, actually, in a way.
Yeah, no, because he could have refused me entry, and they would have had to fly me right back to LA, and I would have to start over. Not that it would have been the end of the world, but I would have been stuck there for a while until I could get into the embassy, because there would have been such a rush of people because of because it was just fresh at the time, so a lot of people were going to be stuck.
LAJ went to Azores as a teen, and told with Dad at Anaheim. And did you go to Disney?
Yeah, he was asking me. No, I never went. I went to Disney downtown in the House of Blues. I didn't have my son with me, and I always felt like I'm not going to go to Disney. I don't even have my son here. So, what's the next question?
Okay, what is? Tell us your vacation nightmare.
Vacation nightmare. I don't know. I don't really think there's been a nightmare. I remember in Lithuania, we used my credit card, and it got blocked, and that wasn't too fun, trying to get through to Montreal. And At first, they cut it completely, but then I got a nicer security one who actually let us keep it until we got back. When I did the train around Europe, some trains they recommend you to book in advance for the night ones because they're quite busy, and one of them was the one leaving from Vienna to it was going to Croatia, but it stopped in Slovenia. That's what it was. And I got talking to Xenia because with trains in Europe, if you're adult, you're on those passes, you're automatically first class. So I was sitting in the lounge, and I had done so many trains. I had fought so hard to get that ticket because everywhere I went, they kept saying, "Oh, well, you can't book it here and try it the next country." And I finally get it. And then I went and screwed up sitting in the lounge and missed my train by 2 hours when I realized it. So I had to take a commuter train into the lower part of Austria, which dropped me off in the middle of the town was probably about 1,000 people, but it was dead. I walked around. The conductor told me that he thought there was a bar about a kilometer away in that town that might be open. But, even that wasn't. It was fun. I got to meet some people. They barely spoke any English there whatsoever. But we watched soccer on a big screen. They had a bunch of betting machines and drank beer and eat pizza with them. But I don't know I don't think there's real nightmares, I don't think. Do you remember?
No, I actually don't really remember. I really maybe because we all vacation for us is always an adventure.
Yeah.
Because for most of our vacations are active travel vacations. They're more off the grid and more exploring things and getting to see things, not museums but places. So therefore, whenever something like goes off the schedule, so to say, well, it's part of it. It's adventure. There has been a couple missed trains, by accident or planes that you have to change all of a sudden, things like that. But that's just part of a travel. So I don't really know if I can call it a vacation nightmare. I would say the worst part, and we usually, when it's a layover, like a shorter layover at an airport. And I think the worst place where we slept at the airport, I think was Denmark or Oslo.
I can't remember for that one. Slept in so many of them, it's kind of remember, but that one, I don't remember which one.
It just was Wi-Fi wasn't working. There was nowhere to sleep. Cafes were closed. Like everything closed like at 1 o'clock. Like there was nothing. So there literally floor, no Wi-Fi, no water, nothing to eat.
I forget where that was. I can't remember.
I think it was Copenhagen.
But you did remind me of my nightmare. I never thought of it was Brussels.
Right. Yes. Yeah.
Long story short, you guys heard about my train trip, and that was the same one. 12 countries, 15 days. I like traveling light, especially when I'm on my own. So I took a hotel one night in Brussels, and the next night I said, I'm going to be out all night. I'll go to the airport, sleep, and then my flight's the next morning. So I get there, gets a bit of sleep. It wasn't too bad. And the next morning I get on my plane. It goes out about 10 feet and stops. And we wait and we wait and we wait. And finally they bring the plane back in, and we find out that something happened. The whole, almost the whole side of that country, the power has been wiped. Everybody's thinking it's some sort of terrorist attempt that happened. Nobody knows what's going on. No planes can take off. They have not even power for the backup radars, nothing. So this goes on and on and on and on. And finally, I found it wasn't terrorists. They were setting up for their new windmills out in the water area, and they blew everything. Something happened when they bounced back. So every flight, and Brussels is a busy airport. Like there's nothing moving. Everybody's stranded, and it ended up it was either sporting or racing that day was in town.
Yeah.
Because in Europe, they have to give you a hotel if you're delayed. Like that's the European Union. The problem is there was no hotels to give anybody, like nothing.
Yeah, it was also a train on strike.
Trains went on strike.
You couldn't
go
leave. Back to the city.
That's right. The only way was cab. The roads were a nightmare. Every street's plugged solid. So I forget how many. I think something like 30,000. I kind of forget were stranded that day at the airport.
Yeah, like it was everywhere on news. Like I first got to know about it here, actually, on the news.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah, I was like, oh my God, Andrew's there.
And we're sitting there, and they did have a smoking area, thank God, one part. But before, and it looked like a prison at the end, like a Mexican prison. There was yellow walls. There was no proper ventilation like a lot of other ones in Europe. It was disgusting. People sleeping everywhere. And they kept trying to get us out that day because then once that was slowly fixed the afternoon, they tried to fix flight. But I mean, by then it's so bottlenecked. So I literally stood in line for 2 hours at a time to get another ticket, have to go through security just for them to say, no, that plane's been canceled, run back, go in line again for like another 2 hours to get another ticket that wouldn't work. And that happened 4 times that day. And that wasn't just me. Everybody was going through it. And the only thing they had left, all the food was gone. They gave us food vouchers. Luckily, I got mine early enough today. I went down and got a hamburger and some stuff. But there was no more food vouchers because there was no more food. Like nothing. All they brought in was big boxes of bottled water and waffles. Cold waffles in packs. So, and I was standing there and there's this, like an African royalty of some sort, because he had a big entourage with him. They were all in like blue and black suits. And he had like the woven hat, like with the peak, like back against him. And he had on the traditional, like, you know, the light colored garments, the pastels, and his wife and his children. And it was crazy. And then, so that I ended up having to sleep 2 nights in an airport because my flight then only left the next night at 10 o'clock. I get to security. The guy looks at my picture, and yes, I had a bit more of a goatee than I usually have. And the guy's like, oh, this doesn't look like you and that. And I'm like, man, what do you want? I've been in an airport for 48 hours. Like, you know, and the woman beside him looked annoyed. And then they brought me in, like they were going to take me to second level just to shut him up. You could tell she was going to let me go. And then I'm like, would a picture of my healthcare card help? Because that's also my picture. And she's like, yes, definitely. So I showed the 3 pictures, my health card, my license, my passport. And then they finally let me through. But that was a nightmare one. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, no, that was a nightmare for us here too, because it was always like, you know, are you going to be coming home or not? So definitely.
Yeah.
Let me go back to the chat here and go back a little bit because people are sharing their ideas. Yeah, I know, but I'm going back to the chat and trying to find where actually people were answering here. Okay, Mickey Wilson lost the gears while doing like a TV crew through the jungles. I lost all the gear.
That's crazy.
Yeah, Rosorian, by the way, hello. You came in while we were talking.
Welcome, my friend.
Yeah, Down the Rabbit Hole had kind of a little bit similar experience like you had.
Oh, really?
Just recently, yeah. She has it on her video, by the way. And then Nightmare was Jamaica for LAJ. Some girls in our return flight had drugs, and everyone had to come off and get searched again.
That's fun.
Late into the night. That's always fun. Down the Rabbit Hole, once camping with my parents, we got caught in a flash flood, and our tent got swept away. I was too little to really remember, but I guess I lost my favorite stuffed animal. Oh, well, that's quite traumatic for a child, actually.
Yes.
Night Shame got in, so welcome. There's also a couple of people that went to sleep because it's starts to get late, so that's good night for them. And Mickey Wilson was asking, have you ever stood in line for days for concert tickets? And also, how do you know what a Mexican prison looked like from Club and Epic?
I'm still laughing at Bottle Cap, sorry.
We're not repeating Amsterdam's story. If you want to know what Andrew was talking about Amsterdam, you got to go back to our Saturday live stream with craft beer pours when we were drinking beer and sampling some craft beer. And Andrew was talking about our travel to Amsterdam. So if you're curious.
And that wasn't a nightmare, Bottle Cap, so it doesn't fit the story.
Yeah, if you're curious about why Mrs. Pusha can't give a stink eye to Bottle Caps anymore, based on his own words, apparently, I still think I can, go and check out our Saturday stream. Gotta love the carpet pythons. You're still here. That's great.
Excellent.
Yeah, what about those prisons there? How do you know how the Mexican prisons looks like?
Oh. It's a long story and it's classified. Sorry.
Okay, well, next question.
Yeah, Mickey.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I kind of have the same answer here or question.
Well, I was in Mexico in 93, so you did.
Yeah.
There you go. And it's classified. So.
And you know how the prison looks like.
Yeah, that's right. Next question.
Hey, I think there's going to be a long talk after our live stream.
No, there won't. So I'll end that for you right now. Continue next question.
Okay, the most.
Ball caps tweaking out.
That's the first time I ever heard anybody calling it tweaking out.
Oh my god, he's
I think
so
you
crazy.
thought freaking maybe would be better.
No. I like tweaking. He means because it's all there. That's what tweaking means by that one. The old tweaking before the new tweaking came out. Oh,
hello, salut, Manu Fish, by the way.
Mhm.
Classified. Yeah,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay. Supposed to be no secrets in marriage.
Take care, Jennifer. Thank you
Jennifer
so much for
Watts,
coming.
thank you. Next question. The most you ever paid for gas and where?
In Eastern Europe, driving. No. I think it was more expensive in England. Yeah, I'd probably say England or Ireland would be the most expensive.
Yeah, driving, because lots of the places where Andrew traveled was by train. So like Switzerland and things like places like that would be more expensive, but you didn't drive there.
No, exactly. For places I drove, it would definitely be in British Isles.
More than Iceland?
Oh, I never thought of that. I'd
Not
have to look
sure.
up. It's then it would be a toss up between the UK and Iceland. Both rigs. Yeah, bottle caps.
What is your dream vacation car?
My dream vacation car. That little blue one. That's what I figured you're gonna say. Big I don't know, an Escalade. Why not? Might as well go in style.
My favorite future vacation car
Yeah.
is a little Kia traveling from Portugal
I knew this
to
was
Italy, all across the coast of Mediterranean Sea.
Mhm.
That's my dream vacation car.
Yeah,
I haven't figured out the color yet, but Kia definitely.
but she's definitely figured out it's doable. So
What is the worst place you dropped or almost dropped your camera?
when I left Xenia's camera in Isle of Man, and the one I bought her for our wedding, and wish I had lost my passport instead of that, I would say would be my answer.
Yeah.
Which they did send back, by the way. We called the authority. I called them once I go to Liverpool. He told me if I lost it and it was at the airport there. It's not a very big airport, but still, it's not the locals. And he told me that it wouldn't be lost. It wouldn't be stolen or anything. And by God, he was right. And they sent it back a couple of days later. Nothing was touched.
Nothing was touched. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all inside. I couldn't believe it. But I was more worried that you lost your passport as well or something when you called, because you were so
I
upset
felt-
about it, rightfully
I
so.
felt
But
so bad.
I was like, oh my God, did you lose your passport on the way home? But no, it was my camera. But
Yeah.
and I think we had a photo shoot right after.
Yeah.
But I wasn't too upset. I mean, things are things. But it ended
No,
up,
but because it was your wedding one, that's
yeah.
why I felt really like crap. I still
but
feel crap.
I still have it. That's the one that I use. So it all ended up well.
Bottle caps are complaining he's paying $1.65 a liter. Well, then stop fighting with Alberta about the pipeline.
Yeah,
I might as well
they're
get him going for a while.
putting to court now.
And look who's here, by the way. I gotta.
Yeah. Hi, Alan.
Good to
Alan
have you.
Oxendine, hello. Dole Whip Dad paid $5 a gallon in California right after Hurricane Katrina. Wow. A shortage of gas too, right?
Gallons about what? It's 4 liters. Something like
Please don't say a smart car. No way. Your gas is free. Mm-hmm. $3.79 a gallon. Okay. Tech Tuesday. Ha ha ha. Philip. Well, we had a little bit of that. We have extras as I was advertising today.
Oh my God.
Remember the European vacation and Chevy lost the video camera, Beverly, the Angelo porno tape was inside. Oh, yes. My God.
Yeah.
I just love all those movies. I love all those movies. You know, as I say, I always cry on the Christmas one for some ungodly reason, but I love all of them. They're so great. Okay, next question. What is the worst? If you could travel anywhere in the universe, where would it be?
Anywhere in the
That's
universe.
the last question, by the
To
way.
the edge of the universe. I want to see what's past it.
That's
That's
a good
true.
answer.
I'm good with it. That would be mine.
I would like to travel inside the black hole and stay alive to
Yeah, I
be
was
able
gonna
to
say-
come back
I think I
and
mine's
tell about what is inside. Because I so believe, like, too bad Panic Day is not anymore here. I do believe in parallel, well, universes, so to say. So I wonder if that's what is there, or maybe something else. I would like to see parallel universe, and in trying to find it, I would like to go in and survive the black hole.
that would be cool.
Yeah,
It's always
more universe.
yep. Exactly.
No,
the end of the
that
universe.
says more universe.
Yeah, that's right. About the size of it, I'm sure. So oh, welcome the Happy Canadian. Where's the yeah, we did some painting in that, so
Yeah, we did some painting, and now it's all. We live inside the Oreo cookie. We have dark brown chocolate moldings, and how are the bottoms called? Floorboards.
crown moldings.
Yeah, that's like chocolate brown, and then this behind you looks like a sugary vanilla cream, like like that cream white. So it literally feels like inside an Oreo cookie.
But when you put it in the bedroom that time, you were saying it's sand. and
Yes,
that's cream.
because we didn't have dark brown moldings.
Yeah, but now it's just to give it look because we have like reddish brown. It gives a kind of beechwood look
Yeah,
in the bedroom. So this here is
Exactly.
just I don't
that's
know.
the whole difference.
There you go. The Happy Canadian. I thought I was tripping out. Oh well, we don't want to cause that for you. No. So
Yeah. We were actually just finishing up our summer vacation tag that we got tagged by Michael Ferrer.
Yeah.
And now it's time to choose 5 other YouTubers, 5 lucky ones.
That's right.
Who is gonna do this challenge next? So you can either do it live or do it in the video. Answer the questions that we are going to post after this video uploads in the description.
Well, the first one I nominate is bottle caps because I want to do something besides taking
Yeah, I
pictures
gotta
of
write it
moons.
down because
Yeah.
I'm going to be holding them accountable.
So we nominate bottle caps as number 1. Hey, Mountain Survival, how are you?
All caps. And the
Welcome.
good thing about this incentive, we're going to be tweeting out your videos
That's right.
as you do them. So that's incentive for you to create them. So bottle caps is number 1. Who else? I think that we should definitely do Down the Rabbit Hole.
Yeah.
Because it's a travel channel.
I know
Okay.
what she's doing
Down
right now.
the rabbit hole. Okay. Who else here? We are a sweet center.
Jeez.
Oh, Ballcap just got the UFO
Oh,
or a satellite. You got it in a film. Oh, put it together. I want to see it. Mountain Survival, we are just at the end of the summer vacation tag that we got tagged in today earlier, and we answered some questions about summer vacations and travel. Now we are trying to find 5 brave YouTubers that would like to do this challenge as well in one of their videos or lives.
yeah, she's must be back and forth because she's not here. Oh, maybe the kids are in the bed.
Yeah, she's putting the kids. to
Oh,
bed.
I didn't
She's
see
gonna be
that.
back
Sorry. Okay.
Afterwards, probably. What you have to do, you have to answer these same questions in your video.
We'll send them to you, so don't
Yeah.
worry. We will.
How
No, my chat won't work.
about touring taste buds?
Yeah.
No,
That's the
somebody
spirit,
is
bottle
on.
caps. That's the spirit. That's why I want to nominate you. And you are nominated, by the way, so it's not up for discussion. It's
Okay.
done over.
Who else from the chat would like to be in? I see Philip was nominating Terrell.
Yeah, look, I know Terrell doesn't like to do. I don't want to put Terrell on the spot though for that
Yeah.
one. Bottle caps, I definitely want to put on the spot. So
Yeah.
I am putting him on the
For all
spot.
the
He damn
misery
well
that I
better
had
do
to
it
go
too.
through.
And don't dog around on it either. You only got a couple of days. So
Yeah, we noticed how quiet it
yeah,
got.
exactly.
Well, nobody wants to do. Look how amazing it was. Everybody was sharing their experiences, talking about things.
You know what? Let's pick one of our new ones to come here. Let's pick Mountain Survival.
Okay, so Mountain Survival, you are tagged in the Summer Vacation Challenge. we are gonna send you, and also the questions are gonna be down below in the description afterwards in the video. And we are gonna be tweeting out the video once it's made. Mountain survival, and one more.
You know what? Let's pick a Joe.
Okay, hey Joe.
Let's get him making some new stuff.
There you go. So the 5 people that we tag in the summer vacation tag is Ball Caps, Down the Rabbit Hole, Touring Taste Buds, Mountain Survival, and A Joe.
And Michael Ferrier Jr. is here. Welcome. No problem.
Hey,
we did
right on time
we
for
did
the
the
end.
longer version of it. We had lots of discussion in between, so
Yes.
lots of
Our audience is very responsive, so everybody had an input into the answering the question.
and you can I want to tell them who we picked.
Yeah, and we picked Bottle Caps, Down the Rabbit Hole, Touring Taste Buds, Mountain Survival, and A Joe. We're definitely going to let them know as well. And as I said, the questions are going to be afterwards in the description of the video. And we will tweet your video out once it's ready. So let us know, and it's going to be out in a tweet. Hi, hello, Drone Review Man.
Hey,
By the way, thank you, Michael, for tagging us into this. Was fun. We
Yep.
love traveling. Vacation is great. Summer is coming up. It's tourism week. It's Travel Tuesday today, so it was a great timing and a great theme to be tagged in. So
also, Michael, I wanted to tell you I enjoyed your chat and that, and I'm glad you're coming here as well. It's nice to go back and forth between us and that. So, liking what you do. Loved your video on Philadelphia and the bridge. Like I wrote, as soon as I seen trains, I was hooked. So, very cool.
Artem Orbit, hello.
Yes, how are you?
Well, that's
Oh,
amazing.
you just showed up just because you definitely would have been on the list. So
Probably was hiding till we ended the tagging. That's what probably happened.
well, that's great. No, you did a great job, and I'm glad you're here. Really
Oh,
happy
you
to have
volunteer, but you got missed. Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, we can still tag you in.
You know what? Yeah, there you go.
The happy. I'm so sorry.
The happy
The
Canadian.
happy Canadian. Get
You're
plugged
on.
into. Happy Canadian. There you go.
Yes,
Wrote it all
Artem
down.
Orbit. We got challenged by Michael Ferrier Jr. to the top to do with the top 5. Well, it was a couple of travel questions and about about travel in the past and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
it's called
Worst
summer
and best.
vacation tag, but
Yeah.
it is about vacation and travel.
It was kind of cool. It was fun. I apologize because we gave really long answers and fooled around a bit in between, of course. Oh, there's Yankee did 6, so we're good. Thank you. See?
Yeah, and Terrell was hiding also, right? Till after
Oh.
we finished the tagging. I think.
I don't. I would just tell Terrell she's going to be in, but I don't want to put her
Yeah.
on the spot. That's something I don't want to do. So she's the original, so we gotta be good to her. She wields
Artem
such
Orbit,
power.
do you want to do it too? It was fun. It was fun. Everybody was talking about it. Yes,
Yes, he is. He
It
is.
was a lot of fun, exactly. And it's because we were doing in live, and you don't have to. You can do it as a video. Because we were doing in live, it just was fun to see other people's experiences as well.
A lot of these channels, like Michael's
Okay,
doing
so
and
Artem
stuff.
Orbit is going on too. Artem
Excellent.
Orbit. I'm just writing you guys down so
Yep.
I can. follow it
Also,
up.
I don't know. I'm curious to see it because I noticed back before. It's hard to tell whenever he's joking, but then he wrote he would try it. Was Jim Apple, and I'm almost curious to see where that would go. That would be a good watch.
Okay, Jim Apple.
Hey, Gator the Legend, how are you? Welcome.
Hello. How are you doing? Well, an update for you. We just finished our summer vacation tag. We got tagged by Michael Freyer, who's in the chat as well. And we tagged, my goodness, 7, 8 people now already to do some summer vacation tag video or live stream next. And we promise we're going to be retweeting your videos once they are done.
And Terrell, if you want to do it, we'll gladly put you in the list. But if you don't write anything, that means you don't want to do it, and it's all good. Like I say,
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want to make it.
No pressure.
No pressure.
It's just a fun thing to do. 5 a minute. Yeah,
Yes, exactly.
I think it's a good thing because it's fun. It's fun,
Yeah,
you know.
I like that.
It really was fun.
That's good.
And I will be adding the questions into into description afterwards once it uploads and stuff. So.
And one of the channels, guys, we were discussing tonight, Bottlecast will be happy. we were just, maybe you guys have heard of her already, is this girl called, I've seen her on H3
Why we're
podcast,
playing her again?
called Piper Blush from Quebec. And we were talking about, well, it ties into travel. She travels
Oh,
some.
seriously.
And this girl is famous for doing stuff like showing why, what it's like for women to have to skip with different bras, how to take care of stuff in the kitchen with, well, enough of a shirt, I guess, to say she has one. She's been featured. A lot of people and she's built up like 440,000. Oh, there was one for Panic D. Piper explores the haunted Montreal Canadiens Forum. So she does all these like on-topic
Guys,
things,
it's Piper, and right now we're at the Forum de Montréal.
but of course with her
It's not
own
really
twist
a
onto
forum
it.
anymore, as you can see, but well, mainly other things. Here, 24. You see, they were using old-fashioned tools in these days. They didn't have any computer in 19 and catch. Those are all sports played at the Forum de Montréal. Yes.
And
They were
Bottle
really
Caps is a
good
big
at it.
subscriber.
It's
And
like, The Rock.
where was that one with them? So stupid there. Oh yeah.
Hello guys, this is Piper, and welcome to another Saturday episode of Kitchen Tips.
And she shows you what to do with a day-old baguette. It's very informative.
Not too thick, not too slim either. Perfect size really for anybody. So when you invite friends over, they won't be shocked by your French baguette. It's like a go-to baguette.
So as you can see, we got a lot of competition on YouTube to try and but that Panic D, too bad we didn't know about the one with that
Hello guys, this is Piper, and welcome to another Saturday episode of Kitchen Tips. You might wonder what happened to my voice. Yes, well, I wondered too the next morning, but then I found out. It's because when I was walking in Malta, I met some fans. Yes, and where that joke, the wrong joke.
Oh, that must have been something. Yeah. So that's our competition, guys. That's what Piper, my God, good. Yeah. Yeah, she's been kind of a recurring theme tonight. I figure,
Cali Bay TV, hello, welcome.
welcome. Good to have you. Was it Bottle Caps that said she was a former? No, it wasn't him that said she was a former porn star.
Who's here?
Hosier, it was Hosier. Holy God, you got a good memory.
All
Remember-
Caps said is she's from Quebec.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You know what? I'm thinking about asking her to come on the show. I thought of that. She probably would, because I see her doing an interview with a channel that wasn't so big, so you never know. I didn't pull like the whole Quebec card. That would be interesting.
Hi, Polynesian
Polynesian,
vlogger.
how are you?
How are you doing today?
She's a yeah, that's the thing, and that is true because I did read that, and it was in the it was online, but Montreal Gazette or something like that. They were talking about that, and they're not sure because she's pulling like she's supposed to be some. She wears that chain all the time. Is supposed to represent that she's somebody's, that she belongs to somebody like a master, like the ultimate Barbie woman.
Okay.
But then they found out that she actually does have a degree in sociology, and some are saying that she's actually been using this all as an experiment for a thesis.
It's possible.
So
It's possible. But how long ago did she do a channel? I mean, you can only write it for so long.
yeah, it's not that long. That's what I'm saying about it. That was the whole story behind it. I'm just gonna go and look at her oldest video and just
Alan, what are you
Hello
cooking?
guys, this
let's see here.
Yeah, you never know until you ask. That's true. That's very true. By the way, for those of you who are planning to tune in tomorrow, we're going to be having Southern Food Junkie tomorrow as our guest.
Yeah, that's gonna be really
That's going
cool.
to be very exciting. Please eat your supper before you join. That's going to be fun. I'm so looking forward to it. He lives in a barbecue state. So definitely tune in tomorrow. And then Thursday, we have Paperless Chris, a comedian from Canada. And Friday, Brenda's beauty vlog or blog. celebrating her passing 1,000 mark. That's going to be some fun too. And Saturday we have Chamley panel.
Yep. So
So it's going to be an awesome week
Mhm.
coming on. Hope to see you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern from Monday to Saturday.
Yep.
Every day except for Sunday.
this is true. And like we said, soon we're gonna have our podcasts up. We started on those today. So you'll even be able to listen to it on the run. So
Yeah, and thank you for those of you who go back and check our live streams if you have missed it. Like I seen Jose was saying he was watching our Saturday's live stream. Much appreciated.
I hope you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. We had a great night that night.
Yes. It
Oh
was a
my
lot
God,
of
we
fun
laughed.
And kind of a laid back thing. And this camera is driving me crazy.
How difficult is it to schedule this in your lives every night? Well, you know what? That's why we keep it a certain time. It's not easy, especially with 2 kids and stuff like that. It is a lot of it's changed our lives completely when you think about it. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, we have to do some adjustments, obviously, but it takes some part of our days because we gotta get in touch with the guests and prepare the videos and promos and thumbnails, and then also our guests are in different time zones, so try to manage the schedule. That's why we have people weeks in advance, sometimes last
we
week.
literally just bought this camera, guys, like a month
Yeah.
ago. Like literally a month ago. We gotta, and Panic D made a good point. That's what I think we're gonna do. We have to go and I'll download the software, the actual software, so I can control it manually and turn off the autofocus onto it.
As hard as it is for us to come join in, it's not. All you have is to figure out the day that is good for you, and if we have a spot at that day, we have you on. We send you a link, you click on it, and you're on.
Yeah.
And
right.
we are on every time we are on at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what time zone you're on, but 8 p.m. Eastern, we are always on, and most of the time there are guests on.
Yeah, Passion, exactly. What we're thinking is maybe because when we painted the wall, now there's not enough contrast, so now it's really pushing the autofocus a lot. Because we didn't have that problem, it seems like, until we painted it.
We'll figure it out. This is new camera, so it
Yeah.
really shouldn't be bothering.
And it's like the best rated one pretty much for it until you go into full like zoomable lenses and everything else. So it was just one of those things, but that's what I think
Yeah.
happened.
Sorry for that,
Yeah.
but hopefully it's going to get fixed soon. It's all about the lighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, we do have lighting, but it's not really any different than it was before.
Yeah, no, it's just because of the autofocus, and maybe it just kind
I
of
think
turned
that's the
itself
problem,
on.
because it's humid. There's also things probably in front of its view, because it's more wider than it looks in the screen. So it probably thinks that something else in front of it is than us. Focuses on the foreground.
Thank you, Happy Canadian. Yeah, it's fun. I mean, well, we've had great guests like you and stuff like that. Great people in the chat. It's a team effort, guys. This would be nothing without you guys. So, thank you to all of you.
Oh, Passion for Hunting, you're in Toronto.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, cool. Well, yeah. So 8 p.m. Eastern, we are here every day from Monday to Saturday, and we have guests every day except for Tuesdays, when we have chit chat and tech talk Tuesday and extra.
Alan, you take care. Enjoy your family time. So glad you could come by. Thank you so much. Great having you here. And Doodles by Doug, welcome. Good to have you. How are you doing tonight, my friend? Well, thank you, Passion for Hunting. It's so nice. You notice we're not jumping like, begging, get every one of your friends to show up here and that. But everybody's been bringing a couple and getting into great live streams. You guys have come over, stuff like that. It's really built a good following. And I've said time and time again, we really have found a way to get the cream of the crop.
Yeah, somebody called this the most zen place on the internet.
I love that. Yeah.
And I loved it. Yeah, we both loved it because it's so peaceful, and
that's what it should be here.
If you're looking for drama, this is not the place. It's so kick back, just put your feet up, have your coffee or tea, or just listen us on your headphones, and very friendly people in the chat as well. So
the Happy Canadian writes, the girls still talk about being on the show. It was so much fun. Well, that's cool. I'm happy to hear that. we've had so much of a varied line of guests, you know, in all kinds of different fields and that, and I think that's really worked with a lot of people. So
Um, somebody came in. Oh, Doodle by Dogs.
Yeah.
Hello.
I just said hi to him.
Wow.
My friend. Well, that's
I
okay.
also
Say hi to him
wanted to
again.
say hi.
Well, I think that's great. We also have somebody, I believe, new here, Shawan Shenik. I hope I pronounced it right. I'm so terrified of saying names and getting them wrong.
Yeah. Hello. You are
Welcome.
here for adding moderator. You have been here a couple of times.
Oh, okay. Because Xenia looks more than I do at the chat, so we do that even with videos. And sometimes we'll have a channel come in I've never heard of, and she'll be like, "Well, I've watched 10 of their videos," or me, I've done that. So.
Oh, you're going. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Passion for hunting.
That is really cool of you to do. Gator, I agree, a very diverse cast of creators. Exactly, because it works for everybody. We really try to cater to the gray zone because there's so many specialty groups, and that I love that kind of stuff, how dedicated everybody is. But when you bring somebody in from the bushcrafters, or somebody that does cooking, or somebody does bike racing, whatever the case, everybody gets to that gray zone because some people aren't aficionados into it, but they do have an interest, or they've thought about having an interest. And there is something good to have diversity in a channel as well as like a diehard core. It works and complements each other. Michael Fair, I love the style of the show. I think that's what's fun about live broadcasts. Everyone has their own style. That's right. Exactly. We're the luckiest people, all of us in the world, because we are our own directors, our own producers, our own talent, our own engineers. So we don't have everybody else. That's what I preach to everybody. God forbid the day that your channel does take off, because it's never going to be as fun as it is right now. So enjoy every moment of what you have here.
Doodles by Dog. Everyone has something to learn from everyone else. Exactly. And
Yep.
Archie Morbid, good luck with your Facebook live stream. Definitely we'll be looking into that too.
Excellent. Enjoy. Thank you so much for coming. And he's so amazing.
Yeah,
we were talking about
always
your camera
good to
tonight,
see
by the
you.
way.
Yes, by the way. Yes. Beware.
Dole with that, just my third Pusha stream, and I think you all have been great. Neat group, great leaders. It's fun. I'm glad you do it, and I'm glad the Susie channel pointed the way. Well, we're so great. It's so great to have you here. That's why everybody's moderators. We're all on the same page here. There's no real leaders. People have heard us say this before. Why is everybody pretty much a moderator that's been here any length of time? Because you guys don't know how to conduct yourselves, and anybody who doesn't, they get very tired of this channel real quickly and they go away. So it has a way of kind of cleaning itself. Think of it like a filter system. Nothing pisses an idiot off more than nobody celebrating that they're an idiot. So they just go away, and that's great.
Thank you guys for all the amazing support. Yeah, in the chat room that makes it awesome. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. That's why we always interact the best we can with the chat, because that's who makes the show is the chat and the guests that we have.
You know, we just open a forum up. I mean, we're just kind of, I think it was kind of like a circus out, you know, we're just kind of the announcers and stuff like that. You guys are the ones who bring all like the big talent to the show. So Blue Wrench, hashtag Blue Wrench. I love that. I love seeing that. Doodles by Doug and Mickey Wilson.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hey. Flub and Epic. Well, thank you. We'll check it out. Yes, since it's Tech Tuesday. Well, we did answer a couple questions. We talked about GoPros and dash cameras. So thank you for uploading dash cam video. We'll check it out.
And Beauty and Deborah, it's so friendly here. Well, thank you so much. You guys are the ones that are friendly once again, you know. Thank you, guys, Polynesian. Thank you guys for having us. Really, I am very grateful to have met you guys and everyone. Well, us as well. I mean, like, we really miss you guys on Sunday. That's why I end up going on friggin' live streams when it's supposed to be our day off, because we're going through withdrawal from you guys.
She's the bomb. Good night. Good night. So yeah, stick around with us.
Take care,
and the following days of the week, 8 p.m. Eastern, as we said. Amazing guests this week. Different diversity, definitely, from comedians to food to beauty to family. I mean, it's everything from every part of the world. So you'll find something for you too.
So I believe Violet's on now.
Yeah, Violet is on. If you are interested in Disney trivia, Actually, I'll go and check her.
Yep, Xenia will post a link.
Yeah.
And that's what we try to do here. Michael Ferrier, thank you so much for nominating us on the list. As you've seen, we've kind of blown the 5 number. I like what you said about a 5 minimum. Thank you very much. And I like having you in here, and I'm glad to see you in here. And I was glad to join your chat, and hopefully be able to catch more of them as well. Love and Epic, I feel kind of bad. For one, I want you guys to be huge, but then I think you would lose the tight community. Oh, that is so amazing.
Thank you so much.
Well, like I say, we're definitely going to monetize. I've never hit that back. We got to, because we want to push our actual company, real life company, Pusha Studios. It only helps us for getting noticed more in searches and stuff. That was our goal right from the beginning. But with that said, it's not to get rich on YouTube. I'd love it if one day we took off. It would be really cool. But if we did, I think we would always make another side channel.
Oh, definitely.
You know, and then do this, because we wouldn't do live streams that big or nothing. And we have no intentions of getting that big. If it happens, it happens. But it's like the last priority on the list by far.
So if you go and check Disney Trivia, that's right, and Violet's stream that I just posted, go and say hi from us. Tell us that you're coming from us. She was here at the beginning of our stream as well. The beautiful voice of Violet. She's doing Disney Trivia tonight, so go and check that out. It's quite interesting.
Where's Michael Ferrier? It's an honor to have you guys as part of the family. Thank you, and same here with us. So excellent. It's great to make these things, guys. This is a friendly zone. Like I say, we had the expression, you know, some of the ones that were going sub for some old stuff. We have an expression: you leave your gang colors at the door. And this is what I like. You know, we can all get along in here and find ways to not just support, but also to enjoy each other. And that's what I think builds lifelong followers. So I think we've all built something really good between all of us.
Yes, our names are Andrew, and my name is Xenia. So.
Oh, Polynesian, that is so nice of you. I mean, we never even thought of doing that, to be honest. You know, you never know one day. I mean, I don't say no to anything because you never know what's going to happen. But I will, you know, just you coming here, you tweeting is worth its weight in gold. Tonight, the stuff we received from Halo and Heathens, the stuff we received from Hosier.
Our amazing,
you know,
merch, picks, bottle warmers, and stickers,
guitar
picks from Heroes and Heathens, also known as Dark Angels and Pretty Freaks podcast. Beautiful, beautiful. So thankful for all the support of you guys.
That's how you spell Xenia's name. It's spelled with a K, but you pronounce it like Xenia.
Yeah.
It's one of those. It is cool. I mean, we've gotten stuff from. I keep forgetting people. I'm so bad with this. Juliet Miranda sent us a flask.
Yeah, I can't reach it right away. It's on the shelf, but yeah, she got us a flask and a sticker. That was amazing. Hosier got us edged glass beer mug
with some stickers. Gaming Dudes sent you some stuff.
Yeah, that I can't talk about yet.
Because we're gonna do a video for it.
Yes, we're gonna do a special video for Gaming Dude.
Her name is jacked up.
And we have Panic D certificate for Parapeeps as well.
Yes.
And Googled by Doug's made a Google Doodle.
We show that off to everybody. It's like our baby. We're so proud of that.
So we have a lot of things to display already. So for those of you who haven't seen Doodles by Doug channel, if it's going to focus, made a first doodle of us on his first live stream.
Isn't that so cool?
Yeah, Doodles by Doug. Check out his channel.
Yeah.
Search for Doodles by Doug is amazing.
We show it off to everybody. We're quite proud of it.
I think this is going to be framed when we are 85 years old on our wall.
And Doug is here. There it is. That's right, my friend.
There you go.
We are so proud of that thing. And you see, we didn't even know if you were in or not. We showed it. So that's
we always have it here. But so we have to figure out how to display all that behind us. Your guys are amazing.
Oh my God, Flub and Epic. I love her name, but the spelling. Come on, I'm from the south. I need help remembering to wear my pants.
Well, it's a Greek. Well, it's originated
That's right,
from
Passion.
Greek language, but it's actually a Russian name. So I am one half Russian. You can spell it like this as well. This is how I was calling my photos before we made company.
Shawan, you're so welcome.
This is easier.
Uzulu, hey, how are you? Nice to see you.
Yes, my goodness.
God, another one of our past guests. I still reference you sometimes when we're talking about some of the great guests we've had on and that. As much as I loved you and your son and stuff like that, I still think back, we always say about peeling the layers for when people are here and when you were talking about in the Rust Belt in the mid-2000s. So good to have you here. How you doing? Obi Scott, Russia, Rosinia, right? Rosinia?
Russia.
Russia, sorry,
Yeah.
Russia. Yeni Pinimaya Paruski.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Just spell it any way you want. Just add Warrior Princess afterwards. Makes it okay. That's right. Love it.
He got a good memory, that guy.
I like the geeks is calling me XX baby now.
That's right. You're getting all kinds of stuff. It was Sin was pretty wild.
Sin, yeah, was by one of our family friends called me Sin because couldn't pronounce my name. So.
Remember years ago you said you hoped years later you'll be able to open a tea room and they'll be called Aunt Sin's place?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you're surprised I remembered that. I didn't think I did.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about it. That would be cool.
God help us all.
Oh my God.
Then I'll never, every time I want something to eat, I'll have to go over and listen to the cat ladies and everything else and all that.
Thank you so much, Passion for Hunting. By the way, when you do it, please tweet it at
Yes.
us if you can, or let us somehow know afterwards with a link so we can, properly thank you and tweet it out, let other people know.
I really, truly don't want to sound snotty. It's just that now, it's not even so much that our channel's growing in subscriber-wise. It's because of the live streams. It's just getting harder and harder because we already have to put so much time getting the live streams ready that we don't get to watch as much as we used to. But we do desperately try. Like, please know from the bottom of our hearts. I had to start using hearts the last 2 weeks instead of all comments, and that's killing me. I really didn't want to go down that route. But there's just not enough hours in the day, and with our kids and stuff. And like, I would spend my Sunday literally like 12 to 14 hours of just answering from the past week. But please know that we appreciate every one of your comments. We appreciate all your kind words. And if we missed something that you guys posted, please tell us.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Polynesian Vlogger. And thank you, all of you guys today in the chat. It was a really great conversation. We love actually this, just to talk with you.
That's why I
as
think
well.
Tuesday Tech Talk comes this way now, because we always have guests pretty much. So it's like the night of the week where we actually get to talk with you guys.
And so following days of this week is full of different guests each and every day of the week, except for Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Come and join us, please.
You got to get caught up on our channel. Yeah, there's been a lot of live streams. We were just saying today is it's 2 months to the day, right?
Yep, 2 months to the day
since we started. So it's been busy, but it's been good. It's not. Don't ever take it as complaining. It's been amazing. I mean, we've learned a lot about ourselves. Something new that we never thought we could do. I don't think we can say safely. And thanks to you guys. You guys helped us make it happen. So it's as much you guys' channel as it is ours. I'm just looking at all the blue wrenches here.
Thank you, Zulu.
Oh, I just lost my live chat. I don't know why it's doing that lately. There's a delay every time you jump back and forth.
Happy Canadian also says, I've done the hearts hated, but I don't want to ignore the comments. So Zulu, it's hard to keep up with YouTube stuff. You guys will always be great. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And it does mean a lot because I really struggle with that. That was a hard thing to start to do. It's not the way I like doing things, but we're only human, right? It's a full-time job in words. It is like it's the bulk of the YouTube stuff. Look at
Wincy.
I can barely even edit anymore because I've had stuff sitting for months. Well, for a while now, especially. that I haven't had a chance to get to, but I'll get to it. We're getting
Yeah,
more
we'll
used to
get
it.
to that. And I mean, trains.
That's right. 135 gigs of trains waiting to go up. So just that alone. North American Trains, how you doing? Welcome. I think we're going to go off in a few minutes, guys.
Yeah.
Beauty and DeBur, you have an excellent night.
Have a great night. Hope
Yeah.
to see you back tomorrow. And Southern Food Junkie is our special guest tomorrow. Good
And
night.
thank you. You're one of the other ones too that we just can't thank enough. You've been an unbelievable supporter. It means the world. So
Ty speaks.
Hey,
Hello.
how are you?
Welcome back. We're just about to go off in a few minutes.
welcome though. Good
If
to
you
see
can, join us tomorrow. Southern Food Junkie. Tomorrow is our special guest.
you. Yeah, it's gonna be great tomorrow night.
Yeah, eat your supper beforehand. It's gonna be fun.
Siobhan says I can't wait to get invited to my first YouTube convention.
You just was saying that you just started not so long ago. Yeah. You're doing good though.
Yeah, exactly.
As you said, you're on the ball or on the roll.
Yeah. Well,
Great.
roll with it.
That's right.
Roll it for as far as it will roll.
Well, thank you, Win City. Are you
Yes.
are you doing your live stream as well today, or you're not this week at all?
Hmm.
Usually, you were going to do your live streams after hours.
And we love you.
Love you too.
Yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. You guys are awesome, 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 awesome.
Yeah, and as we were saying, if you want to jump to another live stream, Violet Bird is tomorrow. Okay. Violet Bird is doing her Disney trivia night today, so jump over and check it out. It's Violet Bird's link right now. She is live, and lots of other people too, answering all Disney questions.
Yep.
It's actually pretty fun, although I'm not Disney savvy. It's still fun.
Flippin' epic. My goodness, that's what she thanking you for your time.
We're really glad to have you in our
Yeah.
family.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You guys have really made it special. It is a family.
You going live Saturday at 4? Well, tweet at us at Push Studios, and I will try and retweet it on Saturday as well.
Most definitely, guys. Anything like that, just let us know.
Yeah.
We want to do our part as well for you guys. You guys have done so much for us. So.
Yeah, if you want to let us know about your new video or something going on your channel or things like that, or you post somewhere, tag us in your post or tweet at us or message us here or on Twitter, and we'll try to do our best to share it.
Irvin to Pay Taurus. I made a few short videos this weekend, just kind of introduce myself and showing my bass boat. I just got to figure out how to put them together to make something out of it. Oh, I'm sure you're gonna be fine. What do you do your editing on, phone or PC?
Yeah, TY speaks. We usually we sometimes go later, but we are from 8 to 10 solid, and then the afterwards is depends on
we
on
don't
the day.
usually make 10 very often. That's
Yeah, we go past 10, but yeah, 8 to 10 if you want to come and see the
Yes.
core of the day
definitely.
conversation. That's from 8 to 10. You can go and look back. We actually had an unboxing of our mail today that we got from Healers and Heathens. Right here, you can see behind me. And we had a conversation about travel and vacation because we got tagged in the summer vacation tag by Michael Freyer, and we tagged a
That was
couple
fun.
amazing YouTubers too. I will say again, Bottle Caps, Down the Rabbit Hole, Touring Taste Buds, Mountain Survival, Joey, The Happy Canadian, Art Morbid, and Jim Apple into doing the same challenge as well. And we talked a little bit about GoPro and dash cameras
Yeah,
as part of our
which was cool.
tech.
I got to learn some stuff
Tuesday.
out of it, so I really
Yeah.
appreciated that.
That was quite fun.
A program that doesn't cost a fortune, guys, go check out DaVinci Resolve. They have a free version of it. It's quite powerful, and it's made by a very reputable company. It's the company that makes the Red cameras, which, if anybody knows, they shoot in 8K and cost. Linus Tech Tips with the accessories, because you just get literally a bare box with the camera, and they paid, I think, 240,000 by the time they were done for 2 cameras with all the accessories.
Yeah.
But yeah, so DaVinci here. I'll even put the link up for you. So hold on 1 second. I will get that link. Siobhan, I added you on. I sent you a request on Twitter.
Zulu downloaded it this week. It's free. Yeah.
RES free. See here.
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, I know it's free. I'm just trying to find.
Saying what Zulu was saying.
I just getting it here for that's the Canadian. Well, anyways, it'll all work the same.
It's really good on removing the noise and things like
Yeah.
that. Actually, I'm testing out different apps for the phone for video editing, since we were talking about that in a couple of our
There you go.
tech live streams. So I'm trying some of them out, the top ones in their listing, and we'll get back to you guys maybe next week or the week after about a little review. How did I like them or not?
Yeah, that's good because we didn't know much about it. I've never done it on phone, so that's why it's.
Yeah, I've tested 2 in a week now, so I have a few other ones to test for now.
Uzaloo, best way to learn. You probably know it already. Get on YouTube and find all the tutorials. Look for one that's about 2 hours long. That literally they start from beginning to end, and usually in those they'll do one tiny project, and you'll get to see every feature they have. That's the best way to learn. That's what I do every time I'm learning new things on Premiere, or when I want to try a new effect or a new whatever. I just, even though I've used it, I still got to go after this while I'm scared when I get into Premiere if I'm going to even remember how to use it at this point. Oh, thank you so much, Passion. That's so cool of you. Thank you. You rock, my friend.
Power Director. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
Power Director is good. Power Director, you can buy it, I believe, is one word, but it comes a lot with CAM's software and that.
A lot of things that, like, there's a lot of them out there for PCs. The only thing is that usually you get the watermark up
Yeah.
in it.
Says it
For
was
the
made.
free version. If you want to remove it, then you got to pay. So it depends. But DaVinci currently is the best thing out there.
Well,
now.
DaVinci for free, it's
Yeah,
the closest
for free.
thing comparable like to Adobe Premiere and stuff like that, you know, and but it's a pretty advanced software. That's why I recommend it for that part. But yeah, there is a learning curve with it. That's the nice thing about Power Director and stuff. Like, it depends what you want to do with things. Like lots of people are shooting good video with Power Director and stuff like that. Yeah, I see. Okay, Mountain Survival, he paid for the ultimate one. And yeah, they can go pretty far with it. And yeah, I can work with, I think Mac as well.
Yeah. I think it's originated in Mac.
No,
then they brought
no,
it to-
they did that one in PC. That one I know for sure was done PC, but they do have a Mac
But in
version.
Mac in the Final Cut?
All right. Mac is Final Cut. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was asking about, I figured about DaVinci.
Okay.
Because it kind of worked. Power Director, I don't know. Hit Film is free, I think, and supposed to be. Oh, there's another one, Hit Film.
There you go. We'll check that out.
I love when you guys do this because I mean it's impossible to know everyone out there, and the same thing. I work with Premiere pretty much all the time, so I haven't never done stuff like that, like checking out all the other softwares out there. The only reason why I knew about DaVinci was because it's supposedly really good for noise reduction. I know Linus Tech Tips and them. They do everything in Premiere, but they also haven't set up their server DaVinci Resolve just for handling noise.
Mm-hmm.
It'll do more than your computer can handle. Well, then there you go. So you're all set. Oh, Michael, you're using Premiere too? Cool. It's a great program. I mean, it's kind of the industry standard for but it's one that not everybody uses, and I get that. Some people don't need it either. Some people don't want to be bogged down with the big learning curve and that, and I get that if that's what they want to do. But for me, it just feels the most comfortable. I studied it when I took multimedia integration in 2000, and that's when I started with the Adobe suite. So I just like that they all work in conjunction with each other, the whole suite. For like when you're doing your audio and Photoshop, you know, you can import and export directly in between them. So,
Mickey, were you part of Naked and Afraid, or were you part of a crew? We watched that show.
Yeah, no, that's right, Mickey. And I believe that with DaVinci. Yeah, I'm curious about that answer to that too. Yeah, I get where you're coming from in that one. And It is. There we go. I don't know why I bother unless, well, because we have guests almost every night because we run everything through the other big monitor and through the home stereo system. But it times out every 30 minutes or so because of the same as our camera. Oh my God, it's driving me crazy.
That means that you were a participant. And that means that the series are not out yet. Ha! Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
That means that we're going to see you because we watched that show.
No, Michael, you're right. It's not cheap. Anything Adobe, especially now with the subscription base. So it's I would like even DaVinci, I sat down and play with it a bit, and I'm just like, you know what? It's already crazy enough, and as much as I'd like to, I'm like, I don't want to just go through the learning curve right now, and especially just for some noise reduction, but I will have to at some point. I get it. It's just and they do have an option where you can switch it to Premiere mode, but it's still not the same, like the way they do their flows and stuff like that.
Yeah, and see YouTube video editors good enough too, actually, if you're just putting cropping and putting.
Wow, well, that's cool. Very cool. Excellent stuff.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Bits of Real Panther.
Hello.
Hi. Unfortunately, because we got the kids up, going to be up early tomorrow morning. We got to
we're just about to end, which we already said like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I know.
Can't let you guys go. Check out, it was interesting stream today. It was lots of interesting stuff. Was unpacking, was a summer vacation tag that we did about travel and vacation. Everybody was sharing. We got mail from Heroes and Heathens. You can see it here. Talking about tech questions as well. So definitely check it out.
It was a lot of fun. It was, like I say, it's supposed to be tech. We do talk some, but it's a good night to kind of catch up with all you guys too and chat. But like when we do this tonight, I always think, God, I couldn't do this 6 nights a week. I would have nothing to say. Like, there's no way we could pull it off, you know? Oh, Susie, you're always such a pleasure, my dear.
Big hugs and kisses to you, girl.
Like you and Doug are just two of those ones that's just so amazing when you guys do the show. You know, you've been here for so long, like Terrell and Bottle Capsule, and then mixed with the new ones that are coming in. It's such a great mix. So wouldn't have it any other way. I love having you here. Oh, thank you so much, Happy Canadian. You as well. You're such a pleasure to have here. And I'm glad your girls still really enjoyed being on. That's really cool. I was happy to hear that. And thank you so much, Passion, for asking everybody to leave a like and that. It's so appreciated. Hugs to you, Susie. Flubbin' Epic. It's such a great name. Oh my God, some of you guys make me so jealous. You've got these amazing channel names. Oh my God. I wish some of you had my camera right now. I'm going to fool around with that after we're done and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Much love to you, Michael. Thank you so much for nominating us, and I hope to catch you live stream again real soon. You're on tomorrow morning? I think we have a doctor's appointment, but if we, that's what...
I have my pain clinic tomorrow.
Pain clinic, that's right.
So if Andrew decides to do his winging it, I'm not going to be here. I'm in
that's
my
right.
pain
Yeah,
group,
maybe.
and that's when he usually does his winging it.
You guys have me wanting to do YouTube now, Flubbin says. Yeah, your camera's getting ready for bed. Bits of Real bed. You always know what to say. You always got the best. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Eastern or Central? Sorry, I have a really bad memory.
And Flubbin Epic, congratulations on your views.
Yes.
You see what happens? It's a nice bonus, side bonus here.
That's right.
People are very supportive.
And people do that here, and that's what I like. It's not like gimme, 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 gimme. They sit back and enjoy. They get it with the program, and you still gain from it. So, Oozaloo, you are so awesome as well. Thank you so much for coming. I'm really happy to see you here tonight. It really made my evening. Let's make it 50 likes, then we can go to sleep. I like your style, my friend. Eastern, the only legit time zone. I love that. I love that.
Let's not discriminate.
That's so cool. Though. I never seen somebody do that over the time zone. That I like that. You got style, my friend. I like it. Sorry, Panther. I feel really bad because I love having you in here. You know. So, but Violet Bird is having a stream right now.
Yeah, if you would like to check some Disney trivia, Violet Bird is on. What kind of camera are you using? I need to get one for live streams. Well, apparently.
Yeah, ours has been kind of acting a little wonky tonight, but
It actually was good. I don't know. It's probably that program that Panic D was talking
to
about.
fix it, and I think it is because it's we painted the wall.
Mhm.
There's not as much contrast because there used to be a lot because we had that kind of burnt orange color. Now it's refocusing more, but I'm going to download the software after this is done and take it off of automatic zoom, and it should be good. So
Yeah, and Bits of Real Panther, tomorrow we're going to be having Southern Food Junkie on at 8 p.m. to 10. So come on tomorrow.
guys, thank you so much for coming. You're an awesome
Oh,
bunch.
48. Guys, you're great.
Yep. If you have some friends that can come over and give it 2 more likes, and that way Passion for Hunting can say that he
Can have a
accomplished what
good
he said.
sleep, and we can too.
Yeah, how amazing is that, though? We appreciate you guys' drive, your support. You guys are absolutely incredible. Thank you for giving us this chance to have this live stream. And cheers. Keep creating. Love yous all.
Jewish redneck peppers.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. You caught us in the last sentence. We're just
Oh.
about to end. So sorry you didn't catch us at the beginning. Sorry
Yes.
to missed you.
Dogs, we love having you in here. I think you're
Yeah.
such an amazing channel.
Go back and check it out if you're interested. And we did some unpacking with Heroes and Heathens merch right here.
Yep.
They sent us. And we talked about GoPro
GoPro
and
as
dash
well. Yep.
cameras. And we did some trivia about travel. Some tag answers on summer vacation tag that we got tagged in by Michael Freyer. So check it out if you're interested. And we'll see you tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern with Southern Food Junkie.
Oh, Passion. You're so amazing. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. You've done an amazing job. So great to have you as part of the community here. You guys take care. You're all awesome. Love you lots. Cheers and keep creating, guys. See you tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. Bye now.